here, back with more Death Stranding. Again, same thing as always. Gotta double check the stream. If it would work. Fuck me, man. Alright. Again, still trying to find my own stream. Should be working. There we go, I think. Yep, we're good. Okay, so yeah, just continuing on more Death Stranding. Might as well load in. It's the next day since I last streamed. And to be honest, not that much update on. Just kinda, I didn't really do what I wanted to do today. I wanted to work on that. Like, the plan for me in terms of working on the stuff for the channel was to do the Revelations retrospective, write the script for that, but I didn't even start working on that, really. Decided to go another route because ended up being busier today than what I would have liked, but that's what it is. Yeah, like, I thought I would have had nothing going on today. Like, I was hoping that was going to be the case, but then pretty much, like, right from when I got up, which, by the way, I got up pretty late because I streamed till over 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. But from that point on, I was pretty busy until around 3 o'clock or so, and then at that point I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to finish this Revelations script tonight, so what's the point? Because I still had to watch BBAU, and then American Ninja Warriors on tonight, so, oh well. Hey, Cirquil, I'm ready here. Just waiting for this to load. If it would load. But yeah, see, I didn't really get much done tonight in terms of stuff for a channel. I did start editing the BBAU review, but really not much. Alright, so we're continuing on from where we left off. I think we're good to leave. Why is he so dirty, though? Either way. We're still at the beginning of Chapter 5 because last episode was a clusterfuck. Oh yeah, new logo for Survivor. Oh yeah, we did get a couple of new Survivor things. We did get the logo for 41, which is fine. I know a lot of people are like online, like really liking it. It's fine. I don't like the 41. The 41 disturbs me. Especially because, like, if you pay attention, it's actually not even aligned with the logo. It's very clearly, like, something they put on afterwards. Like, if you zoom in on the top of the logo, like, the 4 and the 1 go over the edge of the logo. Like, it's really bad. It's like, how the fuck did they not see that? What am I doing right now? Okay, I'm heading here, right? What is this? This is... Oh, that's fine. I don't need to do that. Alright, yeah, so we'll do this one there. I should be able to take the car. Yeah, nah, I don't love the logo. I mean, it's like, even if you take out the 41, to me, it's like, it's fine. Like, I found it strange though that we were even getting like a specialized logo. Like, I thought, like, based on like how like, obviously we're not getting themes and stuff anymore, I would have liked it better if we just had like a more generalized logo at this point, considering like it just feels weird that we're just gonna be getting random logos from this point of like having like no real relation to anything. It's like, wait, it's that way. Okay. Like, it just feels weird to me that, like, this one just so happens to be, like, a, sort of, like, a stormy sort of logo. Like, there's, like, clouds of lightning in the water and stuff. Like, what's the next one gonna be? Is it just gonna be, like, a random, like, forest? Is it gonna be, like, after that, like, a random, like, rocky area? Like, are they just gonna, like, randomly have different, like, motifs for these logos that have no relation to anything? Which, I mean, I guess to be fair, if you think about it, I guess like every Survivor logo is kind of that way. At least the ones since they've been in Fiji, because like Millennials vs. Gen X, it's like what does that logo have any significance to Millennials vs. Gen X? So I guess it's like, I guess in reality it's fine. But whatever. Yeah, I really don't like the 41 though. That really disturbed me. Yeah, that too. Yeah, it doesn't look like a sports team logo. Actually, I didn't think of that comparison until now. But yeah, I think you're right. Okay. I probably shouldn't have gone into mule territory, but whatever. But yeah, there was that, and then we also got a trailer for Australian Survivor, which was interesting. Would have liked to have a premiere date in it, but outside that, it was. I mean, it's your typical Australian Survivor fare. I mean, it's the over-the-top, overproduced trailer that you get from Australian reality television. Like it's a good trailer. It's just that it's like it's Australian Survivor, so I mean, it's kind of what you would expect from it. Okay. Yeah, I think I've been pretty clear on this, right? Like I don't like the way Australia. Okay, this was a disaster. That was such a terrible decision. I don't know why I decided to. Okay, you know what? that was something. Yeah, but I've never been a big fan. Okay, well that's something too. But I've never been a fan of how Australian Survivor is produced, and really just in general. Like I don't like how Australian reality TV is produced. But I guess you gotta take it as it is. To be fair, Australian Survivor has gotten better, I feel like, in terms of production. Though... Okay. Australian Survivor has definitely leaned more into the physical stuff. But I think that's largely because that's what it seems like the general audience in Australia seems to like. So that's why you see a lot of these like sports players and these really overly physical challenges and stuff. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Is this even the right way? Okay, it is. It's probably just better if I go along there, right? What is that symbol? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I haven't read the chat in a while, so yeah. I feel like that's how the new unnamed season are going to be identified, though. That's kind of weird, though. It's like we're really going to, be remembering these seasons from, like, the color scheme of their logo. And, like, I mean, obviously, like, it would be beyond that. But then again, like, I mean, yeah, like, this logo is, like, very blue, right? And there's, like, I believe there's some, well, there's yellow for the lightning, and then, what, was there purple? I don't remember what other colors there were, but either way, it's like it's a very like blue sort of logo. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. Like the tribe colors and stuff. Again, from what I understand, as of right, like again, like technically the source that I saw this from wasn't the most reliable, like isn't 100% reliable, but I believe the colors are going to be the Edge of Extinction colors, which is like that doesn't relate to the logo at all. I mean, I guess the blue, like the baby blue kind of does, to a degree, but it's like... Actually, no, it was in normal blue, right? Yeah, it was normal blue in Edge of Extinction. So yeah, I mean, either way, it's like... I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I rewatched some of your game ranking videos today and see how you talk about Death Stranding. Yeah, it's like... And again, like, I have respect for this game, but it's like... Oh my god, this replay is like making me really hate it though. Alright, I think I'm just gonna leave the truck. How many, actually, I've done 2 rankings, haven't I, that Death Stranding were on. I forgot about the PS4 exclusive ranking, having Death Stranding on it. So I always remember the 2019 one, because it was number 2 on there. Which, I mean, to be fair, like, I don't think it's... Like, if I were to remake that list now, it's still probably like number 3 or 4. Like, it's not dropping that much, but yeah, definitely my opinion as a whole though is dropped. But overall, like, I mean, like, getting rid of the themes and everything, I think is a net positive for the show. Like, I don't mind it. Wait. Oh, I climbed this for no reason. I just have to go back down just to climb that again. Yeah, okay, fine. Like, I do think, ooh, if they are... Oh, fuck off, there's fucking Timefall, okay. But by getting rid of the themes, like, it allows them to be more free in terms of not having to shoehorn in themes in the season, whether that be from a casting standpoint, where we see certain people get cast on the season due to them fitting the theme, or be them shoehorning it in during like tribals or like before the challenges or anything, and try to ask them what does it mean to be a hustler and stuff like that. Like, it gets rid of that. So like that part of it is good. I do still, like, I think I said this in my 41 video, that I still wish we did get, like, I wish we had season titles, but we didn't have to deal with the shoehorning of it into the season. Like, I really, because, like, again, whenever I think of Survivor seasons, like, I think of, and, like, I associate Survivor, whatever number it is, like, I instantly think of the title. It's like, that's like the thing that comes to mind. But like now moving forward, it's like Survivor 41, 42, 43, 44, whatever. It's like it obviously loses that. And again, like Big Brother does the same thing though, and like I don't have a problem with Big Brother, but it's just kind of weird that like we started off Survivor with these naming conventions, and now we're just like dropping it from this point forward. Hope we get American versus Canadian season. I would like that. I mean, I don't know how likely it is. Like, I don't think they're going to do, like, an American tribe, a Canadian tribe. Like, I don't feel like they're going to do that, especially now that they've gotten rid of themes. I feel like if they kept the themes, they could have, like, shoehorned that in there at some point. But now that they don't have themes, I don't think they're going to do America versus Canada. But it's like, I could see them doing, like, a half America, half Canadian cast, but just not, like... actually like against each other. Okay, cool. I'm surprised that there aren't more Canadians on this cast, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't remember how many there are, but it's like, it's only like 2 or 3, right? Which, by the way, I forgot to talk about that in my 41 video. I didn't realize that until afterwards, that I completely forgot about to talk about the Canadians on the cast. But oh well, I guess now. Okay. I think if David vs. Goliath wasn't a great cast with great gameplay, it would be... Yeah, I think... yeah, exactly the same thing there. Yeah, David vs. Goliath was like kind of a season that was benefited from it playing out well. Like, I think like in most scenarios, it's like it's this theme that again they just really shoehorn in there, and it's really forced down your throat. But I do think it works. Mind you, I think part of it is also I think David vs. Goliath is probably just a better general theme than a lot of these other shoehorn. Like, it's better than Heroes versus Hustlers. It's better than even Millennials vs. Gen X and some of these other ones. Like, I think David vs. Goliath, like, it sets up this story of these underdogs against these overachievers. The problem is that I think you need a David to win to make the story satisfying. Like, I think if you have a Goliath win at the end and don't really have a David anywhere close to winner contention, like, then the story falls flat. But because the season played out where obviously Nick wins the season, he wins in a final 5 against all Goliaths. Like, I think that makes the story work out pretty well for the season. But again, in most scenarios, though, I don't think it works out as well. Oh, is there only 2 Canadians? Huh. Again, yeah, that seems low. Especially because, like, they were talking about, like, wasn't the talk that they were, like, opening it up to Canadians because, like, they were not finding as many Americans, new Americans to put into the casting pool?
All we need now is to get Jack into the network. Am I right?
So, like, you would think that they would have picked more Canadians. like in the first, what, 15 minutes of this stream, I got, like, more done than I did in the first, like, hour and 15 minutes of the last stream. But whatever. By the way, last night's stream was such a disaster in terms of progress in the game. Like, the fact that it took me, oh wait, what did we get? Non-lethal assault rifle. Okay. But yeah, the fact that it took me, like, again, last night's stream ended up being my longest stream I've done up to this point. Yet, I made so little progress in the game that,
Man, it sure feels good to be part of the UCA for real.
that at this point, like, I don't know if, even if everything goes right, I don't know if I'll end up finishing, Death Stranding by the end of the week, like I want to. But, oh well.
Wrapped up and ready to go like never before. We won't let our country down. Thanks, Sam. And good luck out there.
How often do I read my YouTube comment section? Not very often, if I'm being honest.
Good work, Sam.
I skim it right when a video comes out. Like within the first like 30 minutes or so when the video comes out, I see the comments then. Beyond that, not really though.
Check the delivery terminal for details.
And because I think at this point it's kind of stemming from the fact that comments used to be really negative. Like I did read it a lot more when I started the channel, and like when what was it, when my like Survivor 40 videos were coming out, my winter ranking, season ranking and stuff. Like when those videos were coming out, I read it a lot more. But yeah, the comments ended up being very negative on some of those, and it's just kind of turned me off from reading most comments nowadays. I do feel the comments are definitely, like, I feel like they're probably more positive nowadays. And like I've talked about it on streams, and people in chat have said that they're a lot more positive nowadays. So it's like, yeah, I mean, wait, what does this do? Armor plate? I don't know what that does. Like, is it just for combat? Because if it is, then it's kind of pointless.
When the clock's ticking, speed is what matters most of all. Review your gear and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
Yeah, don't really read comments as much anymore. Yeah, I mean, there were some comments that were like really just dumb, and also I think a problem too is that like whenever I read like a dumb comment, I feel like I would want to respond to them, but it's like I kind of have to hold myself back. What am I doing right now? So this is the cargo that we need, right? So let's just carry on the back. I don't know what wait. So armor plate's just like health, right? Attach shoulders and hips in order to protect. Yeah, so that's kind of pointless. I don't know, it feels pointless. Like, wait, is that what I'm delivering, or is that like for me to use? Because if that's for me to use, then I don't feel the need to even use it. Actually, something we should do. Oh, do we not have speed? Oh no, we can't fabricate stuff here, can we? Shit. I would have used the speed skeleton instead of power skeleton, but we don't have it on us. Oh well. It is what it is, but yeah, to be fair, we only have 1/10 of the US population, so I'm not too upset. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I guess like... Yeah, I wonder when they will put more Canadians on there, though. Because it's really weird how, like, they opened it up, what, for 39, right? That was the first time? And, like, we just got Tom Laidlaw for whatever reason. Okay, that's not the best approach. So we should probably go down first. We should probably go here. And then... There's no way I'm following this track, though. I don't know why I even bothered to put the second one there. Just want to see... No one left any vehicles around here? That would have been nice.
Weapons restriction.
Oh well. But yeah, like I got a lot of like comments were ridiculous though. Like around time server 40. Like I remember my server 40 cast assessment. There was like a comment like calling me a racist because I said Yule. I see Yule's game playing out the same as like James Lim's from Ghost Island, which again, like one thing, flip side, like one, I'm Asian for one thing, so I mean that's one thing. But it's like also, I was right. Like I was exactly right. Like I feel like I was pretty spot on in that analysis. Yeah, then there's I mean a lot of stuff like again like there's a lot of stuff with like calling me a dumbass for like how I look at the game and all that sort of stuff, which is whatever. And then I mean, obviously you get a lot of the dominant stuff, but again, I think that was more so my fault. I do feel like I just explained how I look at the game incorrectly in the winner ranking, and I think that led to a lot of misconceptions. But whatever. Which, by the way, like, also with the James Lim Yule comparison, it's like James Lim was literally cast to be the Yule for his season. Like he was literally cast because, like, he was literally forced to say he wants to play like Yule because production wanted him to be like Yule. Like it's so dumb. But whatever. Is that where we're going? No, we're going. Okay, still far. Do I remember Gabe Cade? Yeah. Yeah, why? Like, yeah, Gabriel Cade, like, it's so funny to me that, like, he wants to play again. That, like, I remember, like, the story of, that he, tried to apply for the show during Survivor Philippines, and, like, got to the second round, I think it was, before they realized that, oh, wait, you've been on Survivor before. Like, it's such a ridiculous story. Okay, we're kinda not in a great spot. It's still so far away. Ugh. Wait, what is this? I just realized. It's probably not the best idea to be stopping in the middle of a time section, but... Oh, is it just like a broken... Okay, whatever. Or not broken, but like a rundown. Whatever. Yeah, that'd be funny if Gabe Cade like came back. Like it's never happening at this point. It's like there's no way that out of all the returnees they could possibly pick, they pick Gabriel Cade. Wait, that'd be funny if like at some point like someone got through casting without production knowing that it was someone that was on a previous cast. Like obviously like if that were to ever be the case, it would have to be like someone that like completely changed their identity or something afterwards, but like, again, it would never happen, but that would be hilarious if it ever did happen. Then again, that would truly show the incompetence of Survivor production. Yeah, I wonder, like, what's the reality show that's, like, most likely to recast someone without knowing they recast them? I feel like it's probably Amazing Race, right? I feel like that's probably the answer. Because I feel like Amazing Race has like so many. Well, I guess they all have forgettable people, but it's like I think Amazing Race even more so. Like we have the obviously these teams of 2 people, so that probably means that they remember each individual person a lot less. But then again, either way, like obviously it would only take like a quick Google search for most people for them to realize that. Yeah, you've been on the show already. Yeah. Am I the only person who that would look forward to a Sherry Beethman return? Probably. Like, I don't particularly want to see it. I mean, like I wouldn't like hate it. Like it's like if she returns, whatever. But it's not like something I'm actively rooting for. I think there's definitely people that I would rather see back. Dude, I would rather see Laura Alexander back than Sherry. I would rather see Allie back even over Sherry, I think. Who are the other two women? It was Julia. Okay, I'd rather see Sherry back than Julia. And I'd rather see Sherry back than Hope. But it's like, yeah, I mean, like, out of the fan women on that season, I think she's like third for me in terms of people I would like to see back. But yeah, thoughts on Jean Robert? I mean, not a great person. It doesn't seem like. Seems like a misogynist. Seems like yeah, probably not the greatest person, but as a TV character, he is a great TV character. Like, he's a great figure for that season. But again, like, the way he treats like Courtney and it's not great. Okay, really bad player too. I mean, like, it's weird because like he has the strategic mind to a degree. It's like he's one of these people that, like, I think has the mind in the sense that, like, if he has all the correct information with the correct read on the game, he would make the right move. But I just think Jean Robert will never have the correct read on the game because he has such a massive ego that he'll never correctly read his positioning in the game. Like, we see that with James, like, when at the final 9 where he gets taken out, where he realizes James has 2 idols, realizes the power that he has, and decides, you know what, we need to flip the game on James. Like, that's probably, I mean, I don't know if it's the correct move, but it's a logical move at least. But he underestimates, or he overestimates his relationship with Todd and with Amanda, to where obviously they don't go along with the plan despite him thinking that they would. And I mean, that's really just the way I see Jean Robert playing every time. This is the right way at this point, right? Okay, we're good. Okay, well, that was something. Can you pick that up? Thank you. Okay, no. Yeah, have you heard of Naked and Afraid? I have, but I've watched a few episodes. Not my thing. Yeah, it's pretty much just Survivor without the stuff that I like about Survivor. Like, to me, the, like, survival elements of Survivor, I have pretty much no interest in. Like, I really don't care that much. I mean, like, there is, like, some sort of appeal to some of the earlier seasons that do revolve around that sort of stuff, but in terms of a modern season, I don't really care to see a lot about the survival elements of the game. I feel like Naked Afraid is kind of just retreading things that we've already seen for the most part on, like, older seasons of Survivor. Mind you, Naked Afraid is a lot more extreme. Mind you, I don't know how I don't know how the production of all that works, in the sense of, like, how much are they really getting out there? Like, how real is it? But still, it's just, it's not really, like, a thing that interests me too much. Like, it's a show that, like, if it was on and, like, I could have it in the background or whatever. It's not like I hate the show or anything, but it's, like, it's not something I, like, care about in any real way. Michael Jefferson was on it. I remember that. That's one thing I remember about Naked and Afraid. It's that Michael Jefferson from Survivor One World was on it. Which is a really random person. Okay. I mean, if this was the real Norman Reedus would be dead a billion times by now. Thank you. How far away is this thing? Oh, okay, it's right there. Never mind. Like, it feels like I've been running forever. This isn't a distribution center, is it? Oh, no, it is a distribution center. Okay. Well, that works out. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Okay. So we should be able to restock here. But yeah, ideally, I still finish this game this week. I mean, I'm not looking. It's not looking super likely right now, but I'm still gonna try to. Because to be honest, I kind of want to move on, but I kind of also want to commit to finishing the game since I've already started it. Okay. Speaking of World, if you do top 10 worst players ever, Matt from the Guys Tribe has to be on there, right? He would be in contention. I don't know if he's like a locked person on there. I don't think he's top 10 worst. He's definitely like in the bottom grouping. But, I mean, like, he's not... I don't think he's top 10. I mean, he is the first boot from his tribe, right? Yeah, I mean, I think there's a debate for it. I don't think he makes it, though, in top 10 worst. I think if you were to do top 10 worst non-first boots, then I think there's a serious argument for him being on there. But I think if you're just doing straight up top 10 worst, then probably not. Yeah, Wendy Jo. Yeah, Wendy Jo's number one, by the way. Like I think Wendy Jo's the person that's played Survivor that has no shot of ever winning or ever making it beyond the first. Actually, I guess technically everyone has a shot of making it far, considering again how much luck is involved. But I think Wendy Jo is probably the worst player in the history of the show. Or at least I feel like she's the one that I have the most points to actually argue that she's the worst player in the history of the show. Like, you have someone who doesn't play the game, like, goes out on the island, decides to completely ostracize herself socially on purpose. Like, she decides to not talk to anyone on purpose. Like, obviously she does build relationships with Eve and Holly, but more so because they come to her. Like, she was actively trying to not do anything. And then when she's, like, the clear boot going into Tribal, she then blows up her own game at Tribal as well. Again, like, at that point, she was already going home, but it's like, she essentially does, like, everything possible to send herself home. And I think you add on to the fact that she probably would have been first boot anyway. Like, I think she's just a natural first boot on most seasons. So it's like, Wendy Jo's, like, has everything wrong going for her. It's like... I think she's probably my worst player. Again, I would have to, like, really, like, think about it to, like, officially put her at number one, but, like, I feel like she's going to be number one if I were to do it. Which, that is a video I want to do. I do want to do worst players. I do want to do first boot ranking. I want to do... I talked about this in one of the earlier streams. Again, ideally, at some point in the future... I would like to rank every player in the history of Survivor. Will it happen anytime soon? No. I was talking about it, like, maybe Survivor 50. Like, after Survivor 50, maybe that's the point to go do it. I feel like I would need, like, a solid benchmark. 2040 was probably the time to do it. I missed that opportunity. And because I'm not ready to do it now anyway. Like, I would have to put some real, like, serious thought into it, put a lot of work into it. But I think... if I'm still doing the YouTube channel by Survivor 50, I think that's something I will seriously consider, is ranking every Survivor player ever. Obviously, it wouldn't be one video. Like, the way I do videos right now, like, I try to keep topics to one video. Like, I've never done an official multi-part video. Like, I've done, like, video topics that I kind of split into two.
With the help of the Chiral Network, we've recovered experimental...
Yeah, I don't care.
We've already made one breakthrough that can be applied to our weapons programs. Hematic rounds, anti-BT ammunition that utilizes. However,
yeah, I don't care.
It's important to remember that with
if I remember right, that's actually decently helpful though. But yeah, I don't care. All right, so. If I remember right, yeah, I'm pretty sure the final, it's either the final mission in this chapter or one of the final ones, is a really annoying one, and we're about to get to it not too far from now, so that's going to be fun. I was just sarcastically, it's going to be fun. But.
Rest up in the private room and
see. But yeah, who else is on the worst player list? Shannon Elkins comes to mind. It's kind of funny they're both from Nicaragua, but I think Shannon Elkins is definitely one of the worst players of all time. To be honest, I have a list I made years ago. I think it was around the time of Millennials vs. Gen X or Game Changers, where like I actually did do a very, very loose player ranking. Yeah, I just have like a spreadsheet where like I decided like, oh, let's just rank all the players. And again, it's not like super in depth. I didn't put that much thought into it, but I technically have that somewhere. So I should probably look that up at some point to really like see what I put there. But again, I'm pretty sure Shannon Elkins will be bottom 10. Yeah, who else is there? Yeah, I've talked about this in a previous stream too. Yeah, Richard Hatch, like, making the Alliance, like, it's not that impressive of a thing, especially because, like, he didn't make one. I mean, he didn't even make the Alliance. It was Kelly and Sue that did it before him. And really, Kelly and Stacy technically did it before him, before the Kelly and Sue Alliance. But even if, like, Richard had been the sole person to create the Alliance, even that's not that impressive. Because, like, we even see in, like, future international shows that, like, people are making alliances right away in the first seasons. It's like, I just feel like no matter what, like, that's just a natural instinct, is to create an alliance. I think, actually, Borneo is, like, kind of a strange case where most of the people on that season were anti the idea of creating an alliance. And, like, even then, like, Pagong talks about alliances. They just talk about not doing it because they don't believe in them. Again, I don't think the Alliance is really that impressive of a thing. Something I find interesting, too, about Survivor UK Season 1, because, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this in the retrospective there, but it's like, actually, I don't remember if I cut it out or not, but I find it interesting, like, did they see Borneo? Because if they didn't see Borneo, that makes that, like, season so much more interesting in terms of its evolution of Survivor strategy, or its... I'm talking about evolution because most people haven't seen it, but the fact that it is pretty far ahead of Borneo, like, it makes me think they probably saw Borneo, that, like, right off the bat they're making alliances, like, right on day one pretty much. But I would be interested in figuring that out, because I actually don't know. Why do so many Survivor fans have Borneo in the top 5? I think it's just because it's the first. I think a lot of people have this idea that they need to give respect to where something originated, like kind of like just the concept of, oh, respect your elders, that sort of thing. I think it's like just something that also goes into just any general assessment is trying to give credit to the people that founded, or the thing that founded the things that came afterwards, when for me that's not really a factor as much. Like, I don't care that much. Like, I have Borneo ranked relatively low, right? I mean, like, it's I think bottom 10 still. I don't remember exactly where I placed it, but it's like I do enjoy Borneo now more than I have in the past. Like, it's like, when I first started the channel, it's like, if you asked me where did I have Borneo, it would have been much lower than where I have it now. Like, it would have been probably bottom 5. Yet now I think it's, again, probably around the 30-ish range on seasons. Like, and like, even then, it's like, I enjoy Borneo. Like, I enjoy watching it. Again, it's slow. Like, it definitely has its slow points. It's not edited in the most ideal way, but I do still think there is this appeal, not necessarily from it being like the first season, but mostly from it being like such a different season to a lot of the seasons that we see nowadays, and there being like so many wacky characters and everything. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm going here. There's no point going to this thing. But like, Australian Outback is the season that for me is the one that's like, it's so boring. Like, that's the season that for me I just can't really get into. And Thailand for me is the season that like, I haven't had at the bottom of my season rankings ever, but it's like, I think the more and more time goes on, the more and more like I get away from having last watched Thailand. the more and more I'm like, I think Thailand might be the worst. Like, it's between that and Australia and Outback for me. I think they're both pretty bad. Thailand, the reason why I don't have it at the very bottom is because there's like a lot of funny moments on the season. Like, even though it's a very, very dark season, there are some, like the attack zone challenge is one of my favorite like challenges in the history of the show. Like, it's such a hilarious sequence of events. But there's so much like darkness surrounding that season that's also like not great. But yeah, Kelly played more strategically in Borneo. Then Second Chance, yeah, that is pretty funny too. Yeah, it's so bizarre. Like, it's so bizarre that like she is like, at least from what we see on the show, like she is the first official alliance, really, because like we see her and Stacy coming together, agreeing to stick together, like essentially you get forming an alliance. And yeah, I mean, she plays strategically up until the merge, and then like after the merge, like she just starts to feel bad, and then starts to not play strategically anymore, and then ruins her own game, and has to win out to get to the end, and then still loses at the end despite winning out, and then she comes back for Cambodia, where she's still in that mindset that she had at the end of Borneo. So it's like, it's bizarre that she played her best at the beginning of the show when like no one knew what they were really doing, and it seemed like she was one of the first few people to figure out what you should be doing, but then like it's just against that concept entirely for some reason. But yeah, as a newer Survivor fan, the OG fans' favoritism towards old seasons does get a bit old, even though like a lot of older seasons, Thailand and Worlds Apart are the only seasons where I was miserable throughout almost the entire season. I like Worlds Apart. I mean, Worlds Apart is a season that I don't know, I get a lot of humor out of Worlds Apart. Like, I get there's a lot of like not great things there, especially like a lot of misogyny from Dan, and I mean, you have the Will and Shireen situation, like there's some, and you have Rodney, but like there's some not great things there, but it's like there's so much humor on that season that it saves it to a degree. And also I like the story of Mike. Like, even though again like Mike isn't a great winner, like I do like his story on that season, even though it doesn't make the I think the finale is pretty bad. I haven't rewatched it because I will relatively soon, but yeah, it's a pretty mediocre finale from what I remember. This is a really long scene of whatever, of him just talking. Yeah, Thailand is just it's like, I feel like for me the attack zone challenge in Thailand, you have there's a lot of like little funny moments in Thailand, like with like, again, Clay is like a very questionable human being, but I do think he has a lot of like funny moments here and there, and like those are things that stand out to me about Thailand. And I think I like tend to kind of forget like the Gandia situation. I tend to forget the Ted situation with well, I mean, I guess that's the Ted situation in terms of Brian telling Ken that he doesn't want Ted to win because he's black and he doesn't want another black winner. Like, that's not, again, that's very, very dark. Obviously that didn't make the show, but that is something that like it technically isn't confirmed, but it's like I'm pretty sure it happened. Yeah, it's like Thailand's just it's such a dark season, but like I tend to remember those like little bits of positive, of like, yeah, like a positivity, I guess. But it's like, I think in reality it probably should be my least favorite season. Yeah, it's like I dislike everyone on Thailand, but it's like I dislike them in a way that I can still find them entertaining. Again, like as I said, like Clay, like I think Clay has like funny moments here and there. I mean, Helen's fine. I mean, I don't think Helen's like, I think people over, like, I know Helen was the fan favorite at the time. What is this? Handle with care, avoid impact. Well, that's obviously going to happen. But I mean, like, Helen's not that great at the end of the day. Like, I mean, again, comparing like Helen to like Kathy just from the last season, it's like, I mean, obviously like Kathy's a lot better, but Helen's fine. Like Sheehan annoys me though. Like I mean, I like Sheehan's fine, but I don't like how much Sheehan talks about how like everyone else is stupid when like she's just as stupid within the game. Like she's just as bad at the game as everyone else. Yeah, she's like really indignant like a lot of the season over what everyone else is doing. Do I need anything here? I probably should get one of these, right? What's the difference between these two? Is that just like level 1, level 2? Is that the only difference? Yeah. I guess we'll get a level 2 one.
Be advised, Sam.
To me, Brian was good TV for all the wrong reasons. But good TV. Yeah, I mean, like he has some like interesting moments, like the family, not the actual family visit, but the videos when they got videos from home and Brian wins that reward. Like that's a hilarious sequence too. And it's very cringy though, but it's like it is kind of funny. The
oh, if the bomb goes off, we'll have a disaster on our hands.
Fuck, I'm just remembering. We're not even at the point that I was talking about earlier that I hated from this chapter. And like we're already doing some really annoying stuff too. Oh my god. Okay. Oh wait, that's just the thing, the gun. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, I probably should have made new shoes. I probably should get a new blood bag too. I never found like Brian to be super entertaining though. Like I mean, he has his moments here and there, but I think overall, like, not my favorite like character to ever be on the show. Like I think like to me he's like kind of like I mean like he's interesting from the fact that he is this like used car salesman. And like he is able to get away with like he's essentially this like guy that's like really biting in the confessional, right? Like he's this like massive dick in confessional, but like he's not like showing that to the other players. There's a lot of like not great racial things with Brian though, where again, there's a lot of like questionable comments and like misogynistic things that he says on that season. Do I want any of these? I guess we're good actually. Like we have like 3 shoes with us, right? I guess we're good. Actually, wait. Okay, no. Can we not get a car? I just realized that. Why can't I get a car? Oh no, I can. Okay. Wait. Can I go to private locker or no? I guess not. Like, where are my other cars? I've bought like 5 cars over the course of this playthrough. Like, where do they all go? Should I get a car? Should I get a... yeah, let's get a car. Yeah, that's funny too. The coach with his assistant coach. And there's a lot of like really fun like small moments within Survivor history. Feel like I talked about this in the previous stream. Like a moment that I just like rewatched not too long ago that is always like so funny to me is if you rewatch the finale of Nicaragua, if you rewatch the final tribal, or not the final tribal, the vote reveal, where like Fabio, like essentially coming into that finale, if you know the context behind Nicaragua. Like Fabio thought he was winning, like coming out of it. Like essentially he knew he was winning, coming into the finale, and he like told everyone that he was winning the season. Like literally, like everyone knew that he was winning the season, but he thought he had won 7-2. He thought because like everyone, essentially, like people were lying to him about their votes because like some people vote, like Brenda and Alina voted for. I think it was Brenda and Alina were the 2 that lied to him, saying that they voted for Fabio. But, Yeah, so coming into that finale, like he is under the assumption that he's winning 7-2, and he like tells everyone that he's winning 7-2. So if you rewatch that moment, the moment where the third chase vote comes out, you hear an audible gasp in the audience, where like everyone like in the audience is surprised. You see Fabio get like really worried, and you see Chase like kind of perk up, like he's like it's a really funny moment because it's like. Again, no one expected Chase to get 4 votes at that vote reveal, and it's like to see like all these reactions to things with that context, where like Fabio starts to get like really worried, like he looks at the jury when the 4th Chase vote comes out, and then like when the next Fabio vote comes out, he's like cheering like super like aggressively and everything. It's pretty fun. Oh, I fucking hate this section. I remember this now. Oh no. I remember this area. Okay. This is really bad. I hate this section so much. Okay. How should I do this? We can't go on car. It's gonna be way too difficult, I feel like. I keep saying car even though it's like a massive truck, but whatever. Yeah, sister family visit. I found that more awkward than funny though. Like I just find that really bizarre. Now I know there's like speculation out there that like I mean not speculation. I believe this was from Justice was his name, right? Like I believe. Oh fuck off! Can you get up? I believe he said after the fact that he didn't want to say Lisa's name because he was worried that Lisa was lying about her identity. So that's why he said sister over and over again. But it's like, that's a really weird story. Like, it's like, I don't know if I believe that just because it's such a bizarre thing. But, yeah, there's a lot of like really fun like behind the scenes sort of things with Survivor, where if like you know the certain context behind certain events, like it makes these scenes funnier. This is so bad. I don't know why I'm even trying this. Wait. There's no way I'm getting up this. Really, the best path would have been to go along here. But then I still would have had to climb this area, but the path that we're going right now is so bad. I think I gotta go back down. There's no way I'm getting through this way. Well, that's perfect. Exactly what I was planning. Okay, let's restart that. Again, I need to go a different route. That was pretty bad. But I mean, like, outside of, like, strategy and stuff, that's usually what I look for in Survivors, like, these, like, little fun character moments. I love the tax zone challenge. That's, like, a thing that I watch, every so often. Judd, from everything Judd does in Guatemala is, oh, do I not have the car yet? Okay, I need to get the car again. Yeah, Judd is, Guatemala is, like, a season that I really wish got more love nowadays. Obviously, there is this, like, cult audience for Guatemala. But, I do really love Guatemala. It's, like, it's weird because, like, it's not on the top of my season rankings. Like, I think it's, like, pretty much middle of the road. I think it's, like, probably around 18 or so. But Guatemala is such a hilarious season. Like, you have, like, the Bobby John Jamie feud. You have, again, Judd being Judd. Like, everything with, like, Judd, like, in that first episode where, like, he gets stuck in the mud. You have him at that first tribal where, like, Jeff just asks him, like, a simple question about him being exhausted from the trek at the beginning of the episode, and, like, Judd just, like, spouts off at him. It's pretty funny. And then you have his tribal of Margaret, which is all-time great tribal there. I mean, there's no point, right, in tagging that. I guess I can tag this and then tag this. You have him like stealing the beer and then like pretending not like saying to everyone like, oh, whoever stole that beer needs to be voted out tonight and stuff, when like obviously he knows he stole it. You have the there was one more thing. Oh, the idol stuff with like him saying the idol's definitely, wait, what was it? It was definitely not, wait, no, it's definitely on the ground, right? That's what he said, because like the idol was in a tree. Like he had the clue to the idol, and like he told everyone that it's definitely on the ground. And like everything Judd does on that season is incredible. Then obviously him being voted out, he says, I hope you all get, I forgot the exact quote. I hope you all get bitten by a freaking crocodile, right? Something like that. Anyway, such a, like, Judd is such a great character. It's such a shame that he never got brought back, but it's like, from what I understand, production did not like dealing with him, and that kind of incentivized them to bring him back. I do think he got the call for Blood vs. Water, if I remember right. But then again, everyone got the call for Blood vs. Water, so it's like, how much does that really mean? Something that always disturbed me though about Judd, like Judd's vote out. Like I know a lot of people like, oh, okay, that was very close to being disastrous. I know a lot of people like really love him like saying scumbags on the way out. It's so clearly done in post production. Like the first scumbags is like, that's like real, but it's like the second scumbags, like he says scumbags again, like when he leaves Tribal. That is so clearly post production, and like that's always disturbed me. Where like he very clearly doesn't say it; it's just them reusing the previous scumbags and putting it in again for some reason. Like that's always been a moment that's like disturbed me for some reason. And like another moment in Survivor that's like disturbed me is like the John Hennigan blindside in Dave vs. Goliath. It's like one of my favorite moments in the history of Survivor. That's one of my favorite tribals, if not my favorite tribal in the history of the show. But there's like this one moment that's always irked me from it, and that's that after Dan plays his idol in that tribal, you see Davey, and he says, "Good old Dave vs. Goliath." But if you pay attention to the clip, if you listen to it, you can hear Jeff Probst talking in the background, which essentially means that clip of him saying "Good old Dave vs. Goliath" was from earlier in the tribal. And they very clearly just like edited in there like out of context, and it's like, it's so bizarre to me. It's like, why did they need to put that there? Like it just like, that's like my one minor flaw of that entire tribal, is that one little moment that always disturbed me. It's like, why are we doing this? Like, why did you need to put that there? Okay, I think we're just gonna get off. Oh wait. Because, yeah, we have to go up the mountain anyway at this point. Which I feel like there's no way I'm getting the car up. Actually, never mind. I love how there's literally a path right there. Yeah, I want to do a like top characters video too on Survivor and Big Brother. I never got around to doing that. Again, it's not like for the immediate future because I already have like the schedule pretty much planned for a while, but definitely would like to do that as well. Like, to be honest, Judd might be number one in like favorite characters. I think he's like a serious contender. Oh no. Oh, fuck off. Okay, wait. I went the wrong way. That was me being an idiot. I pushed the wrong way on the stick. Whatever. That worked out, I guess. Like, I mean, I think the tough thing with characters, though, is I think, like, you have to, like, I think when you look at characters, there's certain characters that like are great TV characters, but like they're very questionable human beings. They're like very questionable, like to actually, like I think an example of this is Dan Foley. Like I think Dan Foley is such incredible TV. Like he is a fantastic TV character, but he's also like a very questionable human being, and like a lot of the reason why he is such a great TV character is because he is so unself-aware about how people perceive him on that season. But like he has again like so many like fun character moments throughout the season, even though again he has some very like iffy stuff too. But like the Dan is wrong again moment is again another one of my all-time favorite moments. Okay, can we? No. Okay, thank God. Okay, can you not? Please, slow down. I don't want to fail this mission like right at the ending of it. Yeah, you know what? Let's just take it slow. Okay, I guess I never actually paid attention to that. Is that really not a thing? You can't like gradually move in this game? Yeah, like no matter how much you push up, it like moves at the same speed. I actually never pay attention to that. Whatever. We should be good at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I always hear everyone got the call for Blood vs. Water. But, who are the most random people asked? I know Jamie and Raimi were in contention from Guatemala. Like, Jamie, the eighth boot. Which, I mean, like, I wouldn't have minded to see Jamie back, but, like, it's really random that he was in contention with his twin brother, Raimi. You got Cindy and Mindy, which, I mean, that's not as random. But it's still kind of random, especially for, like, by the time of 27. Like, to have people back from 11 that, like, weren't super notable. But then again, like, Mindy was also someone that, like, she was on Rock of Love by that point, I believe. So it's, like, it would have been interesting.
Delivery complete. Displaying.
I'm trying to think, like, who else was in contention? I know Twyla, but, like, that's not, like, super random at that point. Like, Twyla was in contention. I'm pretty much, like, I think, like, pretty much anyone that could have possibly been an all-star candidate was in contention for that season. Like, they actually, like, reached out to them and tried to get, like, them to arrange loved ones and stuff. Like, I know Terry Dietz was one that they, like, supposedly wanted, but, like, couldn't get a loved one for him to do it because, like, both of his kids were underage at the time. And, like, same thing with Penner. I believe that was also a thing with Penner, is that they wanted Penner, but they couldn't get a loved one for Penner.
Stuff nobody would want anywhere near them. I thought you people would have figured that out by now. We want no part of your chiral network.
I think Survivor IOI and the Kelly stuff was different than actually happened next interviews. I don't know. I mean, like, the tough thing about the Dan situation is that there are people that are on that season that still support Dan. And do like that, think that the situation was misconstrued. Like, I don't think it's really my place to really talk about it too much.
All we want from you is the occasional delivery. Nothing else.
So you speak for the city?
That's right. I'm in charge. The name's Lochner.
Lochner? Hold up, I need to talk to you. You're a technician, right?
It's really Lochna. I remember it being Lochni. Whatever.
Listen, damn it, I need your help.
Well, we don't need yours, Bridges. You're only making things worse.
Sorry you had to deal with that, Sam. She's the boss over there, and she's not afraid to lay down the law.
Yes, and now is the annoying bit.
Her people. We've lost too many others as it is. Without Mountain Knot City, the Chiral Network and the UCA will never be complete.
What now?
So, here's the thing. Sam, Lochna is Mama's twin sister. Former
What?
Bridges one. Went west with the others. Second group, just like Mama. Mama's not her real name, of course. That'd be Mulligan. Both have dooms and both are scientific geniuses. Mama's primary field of expertise is applied physics. Lochna's is theoretical.
Yeah, I think I also find interesting about Blood vs. Water is that they actually wanted to have Malcolm for a third time. Like, back to back to back. That would have been insane. Because they tried to get him and Miles, but Malcolm turned it down.
I don't know how that's possible, but I'll tell you this.
I wonder if we'll ever actually get that. Like, 3 times in a row. Someone playing 3 times in a row. Like, pretty much no, right? I feel like that's so unlikely at this point. But it's insane that they actually considered it for Malcolm.
Lochna left Bridges and cut off all contact with us. I don't know what happened between them.
By the way, that's a video series that I thought about doing that I haven't actually done anything with yet. But like essentially talking about who production's dream cast would have been for All-Star seasons. I think that would be a fun video idea. Of like talking about who, like, if everything went right, who would have been on Survivor All-Stars? Who would have been on Survivor Micronesia? Who would have been on Heroes vs. Villains? Who would have been on all these seasons? Like, I think that would be a fun video series to put together. But it's like, again, haven't started working on that. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, okay. So we need to go to, do we have any orders? No, right? Yeah. So we're, like, essentially forced to do... Wait, can I not go into a private terminal? Or private room? That's some bullshit. Because that essentially means I have to go all the way back? I have to go all the way back here then, right? Like, unless they want me to go... Yeah, because, like, it's all the way over there, right? Oh, wait, no, it's all the way over here. That's where I have to go. But that would involve going across the entire mountain. So, like, it is quicker to go here and then fast travel. But that's annoying because I have to go all the way back there. Ugh, okay. Yeah, again, like, I remember, like, why I hated Chapter 5 now. And to be honest, I don't like Chapter 6 either. Or I keep saying Chapter, it's episode, but whatever. Episode 6 sucks too, because it's all mountains and everything. Well, whatever. Yeah, how many people would actually want to... I don't think many people would want to do 3 times in a row, right? I mean, like, I feel like they're, like... I could see someone like an Adam Klein saying yes 3 times in a row. I think there's, like, certain people, but, like, no, I think the majority would say no. And even then, like, I think Adam Klein would... there's definitely a reason for him to say no. But I think there's, like, a realistic situation, like, especially if there's, like, someone that has, like, not much else going on outside of Survivor, and they're, like, such a, like, fan of Survivor. I could see it being the case. I just realized I never got rid of those markers from earlier. But, yeah, realistically, though, it's, like, probably not. And also, it's, like, also the likelihood of them wanting you 3 times in a row, and there being 3 seasons in a row that had, or at least 2 seasons in a row that have returnees. And you being on the season immediately before those 2 returnee seasons, like, that's an insane, like, amount of, like, certain things needing to go right that I don't think will ever happen again. I don't think they'll ever do 3 seasons that have returnees in a row, ever again. It is insane that, like, again, like, we had that. I mean, that we had 25, 26, 27, all have returnees. 2 back-to-back half and half seasons. Like, I just don't think they would do that anymore. I think at this point they are, I think at this point they're going to either do all newbie or all-star with a possible chance of, like, a half and half maybe once in a while, but I don't think they'll go back to captains unless they're desperate, which I felt like they were with Edge of Extinction. Because I'm pretty sure the rumor of Edge of Extinction is that One, they were having issues with Lynn Spillman by that point, right? And then also, they supposedly weren't, and supposedly they had trouble getting people for that season, which is why they opened it up to Canadians in 39. This is going to be such a disaster if I fall in. And I am good? Okay. Oh, I went the wrong fucking way! Oh, fuck me. Okay. Well, that's pretty usual, I guess. Well, I guess I need to go that way. Whatever. How long does it take for me to edit a video? I mean, okay, well, like, I talked about my process of making videos, and it's like, essentially, like, at this point, I've streamlined it significantly, where, I mean, this answer to the editing question, like, to edit a video, I mean, actually, it matters what video, really. It really matters what video. But most videos I do, I can edit over the course of, like, of one... I was going to say one night, but, like, I think that's, like, makes it sound like it's only a few hours, but I think, like... Okay, let's just run through everything, I guess. I might as well just run through the entire thing. So essentially, like, I guess if you're talking about, like, what video, so, like, if you're talking about, like, a standard, like, casting video, the pure editing process, as in, like, nothing else, like, none of the prep, none of the recording, none of the, whatever, anything else involved, editing probably, like, 5 to 6 hours, maybe less. I mean, it matters how long the casting video is. But, if you're talking about, like, a, oh, shit. Ah, shit. Okay, let's try to get away from this first. But, I mean, there's certain videos that, like, take super, like, there's, like, the Celebrity Survivor video, I remember. That one was super quick in terms of the editing of that. The prep took a bit longer because, like, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't have that I needed. So I need to get a lot of these, like, pictures of celebrities and all that stuff. But, like, in terms of, like, the actual editing, like, that probably only took, like, 2.5, 3 hours, maybe. If that. I remember the 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, what was it? Why you should play 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim video. That literally took, like, I think, like, 45 minutes, maybe, to edit. Largely because, like, I had just edited the spoiler review that isn't even out yet at this point. But, so, like, I knew where all the footage was that I needed. Like, it was just a super quick turnaround video, which is the main reason I did it. Well, this is lovely. Okay. What am I doing right now? I need to... Alright, wait, let's just remove this marker. Then we need to head here still. But it really is determined by what video it is. I would say, like, the average is probably somewhere in the 6 to 8 hour range. But then again, like, that's including, like, me probably getting distracted along the way and, like, starting to do other things. In terms of, like probably I get distracted and, like, if I'm editing, like, a video where, like, I talk about Judd, I would get distracted and, like, look up, like, footage of Judd on Guatemala and stuff like that. Like, but, like, I would say, like, the total process probably of just editing, probably, like, yeah, like, average probably, like, 6-ish hours for, like, a general Survivor video. But, yeah. Is editing fun? I mean, like, the way I edit way different than most people. Like, honestly, I use still images and everything. It's like, it's so much easier than most people. Like, if I was editing, like, using footage from the show and everything for every video, no, it would not be fun. To be honest, most of my editing is editing of the audio, which I probably spend more time than normal editing the audio than most people because I'm an idiot and I can't speak coherently for more than like 30 seconds at a time. So there's like a billion cuts in any given video. So that's a lot of what the editing process is the audio for when it comes to Survivor, Big Brother sort of videos. When it comes to video game videos, I mean, like, it kind of evens itself out because, like, video game videos in general are shorter than my Survivor videos, but also require more editing because I actually use I use footage of gameplay and everything, and I try to get footage that's relevant to what I'm talking about. So it's like, at the end of the day, they probably even each other out in terms of overall length of editing. Though obviously there's videos that take way longer. Like, I know the International Survivor winner ranking took me like 3 nights worth to edit. Okay. But yeah, I've talked about this in the past. Again, like, the most fun that I have from the channel is the scheduling of it, and like kind of like the like tycoon element of it, if you will, like the element of the channel where it's like I have to figure out what video I want to do at what time to make views consistent over time. Again, like, the thing is, like, obviously I make so many different types of videos, and like I know that certain videos won't do as well as others. I know that I'm overall harming the channel's likelihood of reaching a grander audience by doing it the way I do it, but I still want to maximize what I can do with the channel based on the way I'm approaching the channel. And I have a lot of fun with the scheduling of videos, of maneuvering things around to figure out what video needs to come out when, and obviously like creating video ideas and that sort of thing. When it comes to like the preparation stuff, it's like it can be fun. There's sometimes where it's like just kind of annoying with certain videos, but like for the most part, like, that's fine too. Recording is probably my least favorite element of it. I'm just naturally not that good of a speaker, especially like when trying to make it coherent and focused. Like here I'm just like rambling on. It's like I can ramble on for forever about things, but it's like that doesn't make for a good video, really. And even then, like, even in my videos, like, it's very rambly, even despite that, because like I stopped using scripts. I used to script out all my videos. I just don't have the time anymore, and also I just don't think it's that beneficial. But there are times where, like, because I don't have scripts, videos will get, or I don't have scripts all the time. There are videos I still have scripts, but for the most part I don't have scripts. And like, especially like with rankings and stuff, and there's times where I get a bit rambly at points. Okay, did not realize that would... Okay, actually that worked out perfectly though. Oh, yeah, we have nothing that we need anyway, do we? I was like, we're gonna get rid of everything here anyway. Yeah, okay, I need to get caught up on the chat. I haven't read it in a while. Yeah, I prefer all newbie casts anyway. Yeah, that's... I think if we're, like, I would rather have an all newbie cast than like a half and half season at this point. Like, I think you either go all newbie or all returnee. I think that's the approach at this point. Like, if they were to do like a one-time like fans versus favorites 3 or something, I wouldn't be that opposed to it. But yeah, I think all newbie or all returnee is the better option. Oh yeah, I've talked about this, the Russell Hands comment. I did not see it at the time. I know about it now, and dude, I knew about it like a little bit afterwards. That Russell wanted to work with me at a point, and I didn't see his comment at the time, and then he made another comment being really angry. Yeah, I did not see it at the time. If I were to guess, I would say it's probably like, because that was around the time he was making that top 100 video, right? Top 100 Survivor players. So I'm assuming that's what it was going to be involving. Yeah, I just didn't see it at the time. Which again is
Beginning
just funny
scanning.
to me.
Scanning bridges
Was it
unaffected.
on the Amazing Race season ranking? I didn't realize it was on that video.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Sam Porter Bridges.
But yeah, can you make money if you... Wait, can you make money if you use footage from the show? Will they do? They can. And that's the reason I don't even bother. I mean, like, to be honest, it's not even really the money thing. It's more so, like, the dealing with copyright just in general. You can get away with it, and to be honest, I think they're relatively lenient on the US version of the show. But international is a pain. And, I just don't want to bother at all. And I really, like, I at the end of the day, it's like, at that point, it's like, I'd rather just keep it consistent. And also, I'd rather just, like, not even bother with it just in general. Because, like, they still can claim you if they wanted to. Like, with gameplay footage, I feel a lot more okay with it because, like, it's gameplay footage. Like, it's still footage that I recorded. So, like, it's my footage. Like, I mean, like, they can still claim things, but it's like, I'll win the claim. Unless some really crazy shit happens. But if, like, using footage from TV shows, like, there's a lot more haziness there. Because you're straight up just using footage from their show. And, like, you can fight it and you'll probably win. I did have to do that for my A&W video, even though I did some... Okay, so, yeah, I did these history of A&W videos. The first one I did, like, and all three of them used footage from the show, but the first one I did, uploaded it, claimed right away. A lot of claims. Was like, fuck it, don't care enough. I'm just going to put a filter over the footage. And that worked for the first one. It worked for the second one. It didn't work for a third one. And even on the third one, I still got claims on it, despite the filter on top. So I was like, okay, screw it. Let's fight it. I fought it. I won. But in retrospect, like, after I had won, it's like, I might as well not put the filter on. But here's what it is now. Oh, yeah, we're fast traveling. Yeah, we're fast traveling. Have I met any Survivor players? Not technically. Well, I've met John Hennigan, but I didn't realize it was John Hennigan until afterwards. And it was, yeah, well, John Morrison, if you want to be technical with his wrestling name.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
But realistic, like, really meeting someone, like, no, not. And to be honest, I don't really have much of an interest, if I'm being honest. I really don't care. What am I doing here again? Oh, fast traveling. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, so I need to go to where again? I need to go south, not city, right? Because I can't go to Mama's lab right away, right? Oh, wait. I can go to safe houses. Interesting. Huh. Okay, wait, let's... but I can't look at the map, can I? Oh, no, but you can, because of the terminal thing, right? Can I not look at the map here? Okay, whatever. I guess we'll take an S, like, we'll take a guess here. Because I know generally where it is. But yeah, they should do favorites versus famous. To be forced to highlight both tribes. Yeah, I mean, like, I think an international version did do that, of, like, returning players versus celebrities. Like, I'm pretty sure one of those international versions did it. Actually, I think it was I'm not internet. It was returning players versus sports stars or something in one of these international versions. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. So that's not closer. That's not closer. That's not closer. That's not close. Well, that's like kind of the same distance. That might be closer. I think that is closer. I think we're gonna go here.
Ready to take the plunge? So, the only things you can bring with you is yourself. And maybe a few other trinkets that are really important.
Yeah, I met John Hennigan through my job, but I didn't realize it was John Hennigan until afterwards. So,
hold it in your mind.
Yeah. But favorite school subject? Probably history. Like, it matters what you mean by favorite in terms of like what was I best at? Math, but I didn't particularly like math that much, especially by the end. And like if we're talking about like technically like any like computer based subject, I liked more. Like any like elective sort of thing, I technically like more than the core sort of subjects. But I would say like out of the main subjects, like probably history. Let's see. No, I don't work in wrestling, but I live in an area that is close to a lot of wrestling related things. But if you could play Survivor, Big Brother, or Tara, which one would you play and why? I've talked about this in the past too. I would probably play Big. Well, actually, no. I would play Survivor. I think I would do the best on Big Brother, and I realistically wouldn't play any of them. I have no interest in Survivor, like playing or being on a reality show. It's just not for me. Like I would be most interested in playing Survivor. Mainly because I feel like the I feel like the not necessarily adventure element of it, but more so like I feel like it's more of a
What could it be? What could it be?
there's a lot more of a growth like sort of that can come from Survivor than like Big Brother. But I also feel like I won't do well on Survivor. I feel like I'll probably be a premature boot in most scenarios. Big Brother, I feel like I have more of a chance of making it far.
What about you, little one?
And could probably win at the end if I play it right. But I think there are certain casts that if I was cast on like BB21 or on
What do we have here? What do we
I don't know, like BB16 or something like that. Like I would not do well on those sort of casts. And then Amazing Race, like I would just do terrible on Amazing Race. I just wouldn't even bother.
Won't be needing this anymore.
Yeah, it'd be cool to travel and stuff from Amazing Race, but it's like the actual race itself, though, would not be my sort of thing. BB22 is the second least favorite behind BB1. I could see it. I've talked about this in a previous stream. I think there's a debate for it. I think, like, for me, I would still say BB2 is towards the bottom for me just because of how slow of a season it is and, like, how much, to be honest, it is a season I've watched 3 times over the course of the last 2 years. Like, it's a season that's, like, really burned me out. Like, I'm burnt out of watching the season. So that's another element to it. But yeah, I think BB22 it's bad. So we're right next to it, right? That's it, right? Yeah, okay. So that's perfect. Now we just need to get in through the right entrance, unlike yesterday. I do BB Can because I'm a fan of Big Brother along this, and also can't swim. I feel like BB Can would be fun. I feel like BB Can might be the... Like, I feel like I would rather do BB Can than BBUS. Especially because, like, one of my biggest issues of BB... Like, playing Big Brother in general is, I feel like I would lose my mind from being, like, stuck in one place. And, like, not necessarily because, like, I can't be in one place, like, for a long period of time. Like, I could stay in my house, like, for, like, forever and do whatever. But, okay, character's moving on its own. No, that's fine. But it's more so, I think the idea that you're stuck in there, that I would start to lose my mind. Because, like, obviously if I want to leave, I can leave. I just don't because I don't have much to do outside that I want to do. But,
Hey, Sam.
like, really, like, outside of, like just general necessities and then work, it's like I don't really leave my house that much.
These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function.
But, like,
I was able to
being
redesign
forced to
everything
stay in the Big Brother house
last
would
night.
be a lot, I feel like. I feel like I would lose my mind.
That's right.
It's just not, probably my ideal scenario.
I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into
Yeah, I've
contact
done
with
that. I've done the
antimatter layers.
rewatching YouTube version, like the shortened version of Big Brother seasons. Obviously, if I'm doing like a retrospective, I need to watch the full
Just as
thing.
Dead Man theorized,
But I've done that in the
does
past. Like, it
happen.
just like I had like the BB-16 one in the background. Had like the
So,
what
I've added that
BB-10.
function.
There's one of that out there. BB-12 and stuff like
Cut the
that.
cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, like when I'm obviously like
Super handcuffs.
being at home, it's like you have
Right.
cell phone, video games, internet,
them out.
everything. It's like Big Brother, you have nothing. That's another thing that would drive me insane. And to be honest, like if I had nothing at home, then I wouldn't want to be at home. Like the reason I want to be at home is because I have all these things to keep me occupied. But without those things, it's like, why would I want to be here?
She's sound asleep. Make sure she got plenty of milk.
Yeah, you probably would get used to it after a while.
Please, Sam. Set her straight.
But I feel like just conceptually, it's just something that I can't see myself getting into. And I have no interest in even trying to.
Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie.
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lochna has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lochna wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby.
Again, this is such a like strange like
He took one of Lochna's
plot
eggs
thread here.
and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her.
Yeah, thoughts on Big Brother having more marriages
But I
than
was wrong.
Amazing Race having? More breakups. I feel like that's kind of what you would. I mean, is there? Well, I mean, like with Amazing Race, obviously, like a lot of these couples are coming into the season already together, so like them just breaking up naturally over time isn't that surprising.
Yep, so break some ties
Considering like most relationships end up in you breaking up eventually. But
if we're going to
I do think it's interesting that there are so many marriages within Big Brother. I don't know if it's like the fact that you bond so much within the house that but then there's like relationships that don't last too, so like I don't know, I think it's just it's probably just like random really, because like I mean you have like obviously you have like Jess and Cody, you have oh wait, you have like Jess and Cody, Jeff and Jordan, Brennan and Rachel, Danny and Dom. Who else is there? Is there anyone else beyond that? But anyway, like for any one of those, like you also have like a Jackson and Holly. You have a Austin and Liz. You have a Polly and Zakia. Like I mean, like it's just as many. Oh yeah, Nicole and Victor too. But yeah, it's like for as many marriages you have, you also have just like as many breakups. So it's like I don't know, I just think it's probably just kind of random in a way.
Would you set me up?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about, where this is an annoying mission.
Been outside in a long time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine. So long as I can see out of the bag.
Yeah, I would hate being on slop on Big Brother too.
The warmth of the light. Touch of the wind.
Especially because like I don't like oatmeal-esque foods. Like I would not like slop.
Lucky you. Two of you are still connected.
Oh, I would try to play everything if I were to do like if 2022 ended up being like one of the best games or one of the best years for gaming ever. Like I would still try to play everything that I would want to do. Again, when would the video come out? I don't know, but I would still try to play everything. Again, like it's something that like if there were like let's say for this video for 2020 there were 30 games that ended up like I ended up trying to play, let's say there's 60, like then yeah, I'm like I'll still try to play all those games, just that's the video probably won't come out until probably a lot later into the year. Though to be fair, also if there are that many games, more than likely I'll play a lot more of them over the course of the actual year itself, which means there'll probably be less to play at the last second, but still, I mean,
To me, like your hands are full. It's no biggie. We can always tweak the rules a bit.
Ready, Sam?
okay, it's gonna be fun.
Coming.
What's your favorite food? Probably Chinese. I mean, actually, I don't know. I think it's a lot. Like, I mean,
All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun?
I would say probably the Americanized Chinese food. Then, like, I mean, also it's like I like real Chinese food too.
Run, Sam, run!
But I would say, like, if I was like to have one last meal, actually, I don't know. Would it be Chinese? I feel like that's a disappointing last meal, though. Actually, if I would have one last meal, I feel like I would pick like real Chinese food at that point. So I guess probably like real Chinese food, like as in like authentic Chinese food, would probably be the real answer. Okay, well that's perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Am I stuck? I guess not. Okay. well, so how should I approach this? I don't think you can climb this, right? I'm pretty sure that's the thing. I'm pretty sure I tried last time I played the game to climb this, and I realized that's never happening. Okay, that's a generator. I think I need a... Talk off. This is it, right? The safe house? Yeah, let's try to head for that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to focus on getting away from this real quick before I continue talking about stuff. Can you, like... Okay. And I feel like we should probably be good at this point. Wait, that's it right there, right? Yeah, so we can't fast travel at this point, right? Because, like, fast traveling would mean we have to leave Mom behind, which is actually really dumb if you think about it, considering she's a human being. It's like, so why wouldn't Fragile be able to transport her too? But, I'm pretty sure that's how this works.
You're in the clear.
Do I want to go to a private room? I guess I do, right? Actually, I need better shoes. Alright, let's not clear this. But yeah, okay. Survivor, at least you're outside. Yeah. That's why, like, I would rather do Survivor. I feel like I would, I think I would enjoy Survivor more. Obviously, you're gonna be hungry and not gonna be able to eat and stuff, but I do feel like just as a whole, Survivor interests me more so as something to play. Why can't I make this? Oh, because I have no supplies here. God damn it. Well, that's annoying. I forgot about that aspect of it. Okay, well, this is pointless to me then. Actually, wait. There's a share locker. Wait, no, that's not my game. Clean cargo. Okay, we can take that. Utility pouch. I mean, that wasn't that helpful, actually. Oh well. Yeah, wall yellers can ruin the game of Big Brother. Obviously, that was a massive thing on BB22. What am I doing? What was I trying to do? Change shoes. That's what I wanted to do. Oh wait, I don't have shoes. Oh no, I didn't think of that. When I fast traveled, I left the shoes behind. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no, I completely forgot about all that. Oh, that's so bad. We're in such a bad spot. I did not think this through. Where's this zip line go? There's no way it goes all the way across, right? Wow, I really didn't think this through. This is so bad. Well, actually, no. We need to, I think we need to go back here. There's no way we're making it. Yeah, I fucked up. We need to get supplies. It's probably better just to head back into the city and then we can get, everything. Our internet gave out. Yeah, that's one of my worries with streaming here. Like, I'm worried that, like, my internet's just gonna crap the bed at one point. Again, like, I don't feel like I've had internet issues. Again, I've probably dropped frames in internet, but it's like, I don't think I've, like, had, like, real internet issues since that first stream that I did, that first test stream. Or, like, on that stream, well, I mean, I did have the game crashing on me, but that's not really internet issues. I had that game crash during that Revelations episode, but that's more of a PlayStation thing. But in terms of internet, it's actually held up surprisingly well, considering how spotty my internet seems to be just in general.
Welcome to South Knot City. Proceed.
Well, again, that first stream I did was really worrying, where it's like, by the end of that stream, like, it was only like a 2.5 hour stream, and like, by the end of it, it was like, my internet crapped out, and like, got the message like, oh, you cannot, or only your audio is being broadcast, because, your whatever's too shitty. Your internet's so shitty. But yeah, it's like, it's funny that, I haven't had issues since then. Okay, so there's a lot of micromanaging here, I feel like. Wait, what is this? Wait, I'm not gonna do that though, right? I'm not bothering with that. Not right now, at least. Okay, so fabricate equipment. We for sure need new boots. Actually, we need to rebuy everything, really. So we need ladder. I think we need a climbing anchor, even though I never use it, but I might as well get it anyway. Do we need a PCC? I feel like I never use these, even though I should. Because they never have the materials to really do anything with them, right? So it's like, I don't think there's really a point. 3 of those. That's pointless. Never using that. Spray. I don't feel like I'm using that either. Again, boots, I feel like we'll get like 3 of them. Power skeleton. Speed skeleton. Well, we already have one of those. We just need to grab it from the thing. Guns. I mean, I think we'll get the non-lethal assault rifle. And then trucks we already have, so like we don't need that. So okay. I think that's good. Yeah, there we go. Okay. How far into the stream are we? We're not even 2 hours in? Okay. Pfft, I thought we were further in, actually. Okay, so, this... I guess we'll do on tool rack, actually. I think that probably would be better. That will hang on back. This will be on utility pouch, utility pouch, utility pouch. We want to put this one on. This one on the boot clip. Speed skeleton. Do I actually need the speed skeleton, actually? Do I want the speed skeleton? Maybe I do right now, actually. Assault rifle. Carry on back. Oh. Okay. I guess we'll have to let that go. Unless I want to get the power skeleton again. I feel like this is good for now. Wait, oh wait, no, I'm not paying attention to. I need to put this in private locker. Yeah. I might as well do that to this too. This I could just legitimately let go. Okay, so that's that. Now garage, we need to get the truck. I guess they're both the same, so it doesn't really matter. And there we go. Alright. It's a lot of the micromanaging out of the way. So, again, we're essentially doing exactly what we did from the beginning of this episode. Just doing it again, because that's this game. Yeah, again, like, I feel like at this point, like, I'm pretty solidified on, my opinion's definitely going down in this game. Yeah, because I think the thing that is also going into the first playthrough of this game is that you are interested in what's going on with the story and everything, and like where it's leading and that sort of thing. Obviously, now I'm not as interested because I kind of have a general idea and like I've experienced it before. I think like when you take that stuff away, it's like the game. Again, it's just not really that fun. We'll head here. Wait, did I not create the thing? Oh, fuck off. Okay, that's not working. Let's try this again. There, hopefully. Maybe. I don't see it. Oh, it's over there. Okay, whatever. I think it'll make the list. It's gonna be pretty low. Because again, like the list is probably gonna be top 25. It's probably gonna be like 23, 24. Like I still feel pretty good about it making the list at the end of the day because like I still have a lot of reverence for my first playthrough of it, and I still have a lot of reverence for its story and the lore and the world building, and fuck off. Well, that's perfect. GTA 5 thoughts? I like GTA 5. It's probably my favorite Grand Theft Auto, in terms of the, in terms of the, like, which game am I most likely to play now? It's like, it's definitely GTA 5. Which one would I enjoy the most now? But, I've never been a big GTA guy, though. I played 3 when I was younger. A little bit of Vice City. Never really played San Andreas that much. I do own all of them on PS4. I haven't gotten around to replaying them or anything since then. And I've actually never put... Well, actually, no, I did play 4 for a little bit, but I never put that much time into 4. Like, I think I've played 4 for, like, at most 2 hours. Like, I think GTA 5 is the only Grand Theft Auto I've ever finished in terms of the main story. Wait, what? How is my... I just realized. Wait, how the fuck is my skeleton in the raid that low? Like, I literally just started... I literally just left, right? How is it out of power already? Whatever. Yeah, I love like it's such a ridiculous animation, like when he's running fast and he jumps. Like that. It's like it's so funny. Yeah, how did my battery die that quickly? That's ridiculous. Like, that ruins the entire point of wearing this the skeleton if the battery's gonna die that quick. I've never watched Hunter. Is Hunter like? I forgot how you're actually supposed to pronounce that, right? Because it's like Hunter x Hunter, right? But it's like I don't know how you actually pronounce it. But I've never watched it or read the manga or anything. I would be interested in doing so, but just again haven't found the time to do so. When it comes to like okay. When it comes to like shonen and stuff, like the stuff I was really into when I was a kid was Dragon Ball and One Piece, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! And well, I mean Digimon was like anime, but Like that was the stuff that I was really into. I'm probably forgetting like something. I love Beyblade, but like, is that really something? I watched Pokemon, but I was never really like into Pokemon, the manga or the anime. I love Death Note, but it's like I feel like that's kind of a generic thing there. Never got into Naruto, which is something that like I always wanted to, but I just never did. Oh, so it's just Hunter x Hunter or Hunter. Anyway, yeah, like isn't that like a series? Like that's the series that like they started it and then like he's like the creator started it and then he stopped for a while, right? And then he came back to it or something like that. Okay, well, where am I going right now? Yeah, we're back in this area. I fucking hate this area. Like, we always end up going here. It's like, it's so annoying because you always have to cross these, canyons. So it is Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I still haven't watched My Hero Academia. I really want to, but I just have not gotten around to it. How long is this thing? Whatever, there's the ladder we put down a while ago, I think. So we might as well just go to that. Hopefully figure it out from there. Really, like, replaying this, though, it is severely harming my opinion of this game. Yeah, it is the one I put down earlier. Yeah, who knows? By the time I finish this might not be on the list anymore. Like, as of right now, it's still going to be on the list. But yeah, by the time I finish this, there's a chance that it won't be on the list. Total Drama series, I've talked about that. It's like, it's fine. Like, I've only watched season 1 in its entirety. It's fine. I mean, like, it's... Obviously, it is, like, at the end of the day, it is very kiddie. It is a kid's show. But it's an interesting, like, parody of Survivor. I would, like, I know someone, like, asked me to do a video on it in the past. Okay, wait. It's like, it's not out of the realm of possibility at some point, but, like, for right now, it's not happening. Just because there's other priorities, but I thought like this is like that's a series that I kind of wouldn't mind doing. Is a series of videos where like I talk about okay, can't stop. Where I talk about scripted forms of media or scripted media that is related to reality TV. So again, like obviously Total Drama Island would be one of those things. Like the movie. Okay, fuck off. The movie Circle from I think it was 2015, where it's like this movie about these people being forced to play this game where they stand in a circle and they point at whoever they want to vote out, and the person that's voted out is killed and stuff. Like that's a movie I would be interested in doing a some sort of retrospective on in that sort of series. Like, that's, like, a video idea that I would like to do at some point, but again, not really an immediate thing. And to be honest, it wouldn't do that well in terms of viewership. Like, it would be mostly a thing that I would do. I mean, Total Drama Island would, like, probably do okay enough, I guess. But, like, I think, like, doing a video on Circle, it's like, who gives a shit? I mean, even Total Drama Island, like, I can't see that video getting more than, like, 1,000 views, right? Thoughts on American Pie? It's fine. I used to love American Pie when I was a kid. One of my favorite movies when I was a kid was American Pie Band Camp, which was like the straight-to-DVD movie. Which, there are very obvious reasons why I loved that movie when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, like, nowadays, it's like, American Pie's fine. It's not really, like, a thing that I'm, like,
that Bridges ever
I'm pretty sure I do have an American Pie retrospective as like one of my video ideas jotted down, but that's not something I would do. Probably ever, if I'm being like honest. But I'm pretty sure I do actually have that jotted down as a video idea. I have a spreadsheet where I have like 800 something video ideas jotted down, and I think like probably a good like 300 of those are unrealistic, and I feel like that's one of those unrealistic ones. Where am I going right now? I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I'm still like on the path here. That's some bullshit. Oh, it's right there. Beta House. I don't remember which one. Like, I don't remember. Like, I remember Bandcamp, and then there was what, the Naked Mile, I think is what that one was called. I remember there was that. I don't remember which one Beta House was. Okay, this is not going well. Yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure I watched American Reunion in theaters for some reason, and I really don't know why. Okay, that was after Naked Mile. Yeah. Yeah, I genuinely like American Pie 1 and 2. 3 is like, eh. Reunion's kind of whatever, and then I would say like all the straight to DVD ones are just bad movies, but it's like there's like some level of appeal to them just because they're like so bad. Again, like Bandcamp's like just a movie I have a lot of nostalgia for, but it's not a good movie. Thoughts on Blink-182? I mean, I used to like Blink-182 when I was younger. I've stopped listening to music, just pretty much in its entirety. Like, I only listen to video game music nowadays, and even then, like, it's very sparsely, in terms of, like, when I go out of my way to listen to video game music. But, Blink-182 was a band I did really like when I was into music. Like, I remember I Miss You as a song that I had the entire song memorized, at a point. Oh, wait, I'm not even I forgot, I'm not going here for the, okay, so, actually, we should be good on supplies, I think. BB is good. No, actually, let's go here to recharge the battery. Yeah, so yeah, in terms of music, I was really into a lot of like post-grunge. Like Breaking Benjamin was my favorite band. Okay, let's just skip that. What do I want to do here? Oh, so I can't fast travel. I guess we'll just leave. Yeah. I never watched. I mean, I've watched Westworld season 1 and 2. I never watched beyond that. There was. I don't know how many. I forgot how many seasons there were after that. Is there only 3? But and Westworld's whatever. I mean, nudity's whatever. I'm not bothered by nudity in shows or movies or anything. Now, did it have did it have more than what it probably needed to? Probably, but it's not really a thing that really bothered me. What do I need here? Should I get shoes? I mean, like, the ones that we have right now are pretty bad. Actually, let's switch out the skeleton again. I think that's something we'll do. Because the speed skeleton just dies too quickly. Wait, these are both broken. Blood bags. We have blood bags, right? So, yeah, I need to actually fabricate it then. Power skeleton. Equip. And then, where is the other one? Is it offloaded? It is. Okay, so we'll go put that in private. Shit. And then we'll go garage and get one of these trucks that won't last that long, but whatever. We'll at least try to drive it. Yeah, I used to watch Cartoon Network as a kid, but it's like, it's not really, like, a lot of the stuff that I watched as a kid aren't really things that, like, oh wait, wrong thing. That I've paid attention to recently. Like, I can't even think of the last time, like, I thought about any of the Cartoon Network shows I watched as a kid. Like, when it comes to shows that, like, had a lasting impact for me from when I was a kid, you have Power Rangers, you have, again, like, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Dragon Ball, One Piece was more of a, manga thing than an anime thing. Pokemon to a degree. I never liked Pokemon, but again, I watched a good chunk of it when I was younger, so it's like, it's kind of a weird circumstance. What do I want to do here? I guess I'll have to go all the way around again. What else is there? I did watch, like, towards the end of my childhood, I watched, like, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and, like, Hannah Montana and stuff like that. But to be honest, I don't even remember it that much anymore. I think it would be fun to, like, revisit at some point, like, especially, like, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, but it's like, at this point, I don't remember almost anything from it. Okay, cool. Favorite U.S. state? Probably don't have one. Okay, wait. Okay, we're heading the wrong way at this point. Yeah, wait, how far into this episode are we now? A little bit over 2 hours, so we're not making as much progress as I would have liked. The fact that we're over 2 hours and we're still in chapter 5, or episode 5. Yeah, I really wanted to get to, like, halfway, at least halfway through episode 6 here. I don't remember if this is the end of episode 5. Like, we're nearing the end for sure, but I don't remember if this is the, like, the actual end, though. Alright. Yeah, it would have been cool if there were actually, like, US landmarks and stuff in this game. because like obviously the entire game is you traveling across the entire United States. But like the only way you actually know that is because like there's an in-game map or whatever. Wait, what? Cool. Well, this is gonna be fantastic. Yeah, like if you were just like playing through the entire game, like you wouldn't know that this is the United States. Like if it wasn't for like the story context that you're given. And maybe at the end of the game you would kind of know, but like outside that, it's like there's very little to actually make this feel like it's the United States. Does my family like Survivor? No, not currently. They did when I was a kid. I mean, they watched Survivor. I don't know how like massive of a fan they were, but they watched Survivor when I was a kid, and Big Brother. But I don't think they watch anymore. Like I know, like I have a cousin that still watches, but it's like I don't think like my parents watch anymore. But yeah, like I mean, yeah, like I remember when I was a kid, like I remember like Borneo was on TV, and I remember like Australian Outback and that sort of stuff. Then I remember specifically watching Pearl Islands, which is like the first like full Survivor season that I remember from when I was a kid, and then All Stars, and then kind of dropped off after. Like my parents stopped watching after All Stars, I think. But then again, I also have like I remember the finale of Palau, so I don't know if like maybe we just tuned in for the finale of Palau and that's it. But pretty much like after All Stars, I think they dropped off, and I got back into it years later. I think it was my senior year of high school or my junior year. I don't remember exactly which one, but it was when Philippines was on. This is when I started watching. I'm surprised we actually got through this entire area with the trucks though. And when it comes to Big Brother, my parents watched Big Brother for a lot longer. Pretty much from BB2 up until BB8, they watched it the entire way through. They stopped from BB9 to BB10, but then got back into it from 11 on, pretty much. And like yeah, from 11 on is when I like started really watching it. Watching it again, I should say. And then like it was like BB 13 was the first time I watched live feeds. Fuck, I'm fucking this up right now. BB, oh, I should go that way then. BB 14 was like the first time I really like looked into the strategy and stuff of the game. Where like from BB 13, I was like kind of just rooting for Brennan and Rachel because I liked Brendan at the time. It's kind of ironic because like, I'm pretty sure like a lot of people were rooting for Rachel at the end because they liked Jeff and Jordan. Like I didn't like Jeff and Jordan. I liked Brendan. But yeah, like my favorite one watching BB11 was Russell. I loved Russell on BB11. I mean, I didn't dislike Jeff at the time, but it's like, and I know my parents like love Jeff and Jordan. Yeah. Actually, I think you can you? Yeah, you can still use the BT tracker in the car. You started watching Survivor because your mom was a fan. Yeah, like for me, it's like it's more so like I got introduced to it because of my parents, but then I took it to another new extreme afterwards. Okay, I think we're good then. Head here. Amazing Race. I know they still watch Amazing Race. Actually, I think they still watch Amazing Race because they're really into like traveling and stuff. So I'm pretty sure my parents still watch Amazing Race, but like I don't think they watch Big Brother or Survivor. I know for sure they don't watch Survivor. Big Brother, they might still like watch an episode here and there, but I don't think they're like watching every episode or anything. Like I know my parents are like the ultimate like casuals. Where like I know my parents loved Evil Dick. They loved shit. Again, they loved Jeff and Jordan. Okay, wait. Let's go this way. Love Janelle from BB6 and 7. Yeah, I don't even think they like. I don't think they actually. No, they did watch 14, so still there when 14 was airing. Actually, 14 was yeah, because 14 was. Wait, was 14 the 14 finale was on the same day as the Philippines premiere, right? Because I think that's the point where I started watching Survivor again. Because that was like this. That was when I decided, okay, let's get back into Survivor. Was when the finale and premieres of those were back to back, and I was like, okay, let's screw it. Let's just try watching Survivor again. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're like pretty much the generic casual audience. I know they loved Rob and Amber on All Stars. I don't remember what I don't think the general consensus was very pro Rob and Amber at the time, was it? In terms of popular, because obviously like Rupert was the most popular person at the time. Then again, Rob and Amber were popular enough to be on Amazing Race afterwards and have their own show and all that stuff. So I guess they were relatively popular. But I remember them loving Rob and Amber at the time too. Or namely, my mom loved Rob and Amber. I don't think my dad gave a shit. But I know my dad, like, I'm pretty sure my mom really liked Jeff and Jordan, like, as a couple. I remember that. My dad liked Jeff. And my dad liked Evil Dick a lot.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So, yeah. And he really liked Janelle. But I think that might be for reasons outside of the game. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not actually doing this, am I? I just realized I'm not actually trying to go here. Well, we already have the car, right? I guess we could... Well, did I have another one? Because it would be fully charged. So it'd probably actually be ideal to use. I think we're good on other things, because we obviously drived all the way here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they pretty much just liked whoever production wanted them to like. I'm trying to remember, what was the last season? I think probably 16 was the last season I watched with my parents. I don't remember. It's like, again, I don't know if they've been watching since then. Okay, wait. That's not right. Wait. Probably should go here. And then there. Wait, I'm pretty sure they don't watch Survivor, for sure. Like, I don't think they can... I think if you were to ask them, like, any recent Survivor season, I don't think they would know anyone. Like, I don't think they've watched any recent Survivor outside. Like, I think they know, like... I mean, if you like show them the winners at Warcast, I think they would know some people. At least probably my mom. I don't think they got enough at this point to even know who anyone is. But like I know they know. Like I know my mom knows Tony. At least I know that's. I know she at least knows of Tony. Oh, okay. But then I don't think like my mom even knows like who Parvati is or Sandra. I obviously, like as I said, she knows Boston Rob. She knows Amber. But to be honest, that might that might be it. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I think my mom did watch Winners at War because I forgot about that. Yeah, because she talked about yeah. Actually, now that I think about it. At least my mom watched part of Winners at War because she knows about Penner's wife and everything, about Stacy and all that stuff. Or maybe she just found it online. I don't know. Maybe she didn't watch it. Maybe she just saw it online. I don't know. But I forgot about that. I did talk to her about that at one point. So anyway, wait, where are we right now? Okay, we're in a good spot. Yeah, I'm trying to think like I don't think my parents would know any like Survivor player from like any newbie Survivor player from the 30s. Probably not. Anyway. This is the right way, right? Because this is the path that we took last time. Which country do you wanna... I'm assuming you're trying to say play, right? What country do you want to play Survivor in the most if you did play? I mean, I'm trying to think, like, probably, I mean, United States? I don't know. I feel like, the U.S. would probably be better. Actually, would it, though? I mean, I guess if you're, like, in the middle of nowhere, I guess it would be, like, pretty much, like, the same conditions. I know where I wouldn't want to be. Like, I wouldn't want to be in, like, Survivor Africa terrain. I wouldn't want to be in, like, Survivor Guatemala, like, sort of areas. I know, Marquesas was, like, really bad with bugs. Cambodia was obviously very hot, and that's why they, like, Caleb got medevaced and everything. Well, this is going... Okay, wait. How far away am I? Is it worth... I think we'll just get out. Yeah, like Hawaii. Yeah, that would be good. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a place that would have good conditions. I do worry, would Hawaii be too hot? I'm thinking, like, where are you gonna go that's not gonna be, like, hot at some point? Maybe, like, Australia? Well, no. Australian outback was bad. Never mind. I forgot about that. I don't know, where would you wanna, like, play Survivor at? Yeah, like, I can more so think of, like, where I wouldn't want to play more so than where I would want to play. Like, I think, like, out of the locations they've already been to, I feel like, to be honest, Fiji might be the answer. I mean, I think Fiji is, like, supposedly, like, if it's not during, like, cyclone season, supposedly Fiji isn't that bad. Probably, like, I'm trying to think through the location. So, Borneo is not terrible. Australian Outback, I know, was pretty tough in terms of, Well, that's something. Where'd she go? She's still up there. Africa was bad. Marquesas was bad. Thailand might not be terrible. Actually, Thailand, they had like caves and everything. Man, they pissed all over the caves, but I mean, like, if they didn't do that, I feel... What the fuck? I feel like Thailand wouldn't be that bad. Amazon would... Yeah, China would have been cool. Actually, China wouldn't be bad, right? I don't feel like China had, like, anything, like, too terrible condition-wise. Yeah, maybe China's the answer.
It would be about bringing them into the fold.
I don't even know. Like, was Cook Islands... Well, Cook Islands is Palau, right? No, that's not right. Wait, Cook Islands is... No, Cook Islands is Micronesia. That's Palau, though. Cook Islands is its own thing. Yeah, maybe Palau would be interesting, too. And Micronesia had a lot of injuries, but I don't think that was due to location things, right? Because what, James got injured in the raid. Who else was there? Penner got injured in the challenge. And Kathy's... Obviously, Kathy's a unique case. Was there another... I think those are the three, right? That left the game due to other reasons. Alright, we finished this mission. This is one of the worst ones. Yeah, I think probably China's actually the answer the more I think about it. I don't know the food conditions there, though. Like, how was food in China? I don't remember. Like, did they have things to eat?
Lincoln, no.
Yeah, again, wouldn't want Cambodia. Nicaragua is interesting.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Probably, I mean, Nicaragua seems like such a depressing place, though. It's like all those like rocky beaches and everything. It just like doesn't seem like a fun place to be at, survivor wise.
I shouldn't have kept you in the dark.
Gabon would be interesting. The problem with Gabon is that supposedly like they had a lot of trouble with food. Like supposedly it was a good like place in terms of the conditions of the actual like location. Like it didn't like there wasn't much rain. It wasn't like it wasn't like too bad in terms of that, but like it was supposedly really bad in terms of food, and also like it was like really dirty. Like you tell like from when players started to like day 39, like how dirty their clothes got just was ridiculous.
Can you hear me? No way. No. Make the world whole.
Tocantins seems kind of boring.
Just like you make
Samoa seems kind of generic. The Philippines location seems kind of generic. So yeah, I think probably China is the right answer then. It is funny looking back at it though, where like people were upset that they keep on going to Samoa, they keep on going to Nicaragua, they keep on going to Philippines. It's like, yeah, now we're just at Fiji all the time. Like take that. I just find it funny how I feel like now if we were to go to Samoa or Nicaragua, people would be celebrating. Okay. There we go. I think this is the end of chapter 5. Or episode 5. Okay, cool. Which means that we should be... going to episode 6, which is a pretty long, or not pretty long, but pretty annoying episode. Again, I think it's only like a few missions, like probably like 4 or 5, but
on purpose, that she stole our child and ran.
again, this is so weird.
I fixed your Q-pid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Do I think we'll ever leave Fiji? Probably not. At least for foreseeable future. I know they have a contract until 44. I would guess they're going to renew it based on the way Jeff talks about it. I would guess we're stuck in Fiji.
Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath.
Did you see a secret scene of Micronesia skinny dipping? Probably not. I don't feel like I remember it.
Her hollow remains bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course.
Yeah, I remember the shower scene with what was it? With Ozzy, Amanda, and was it Amy? But then that was on the show. So whatever.
She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
Okay. So I mean, so yeah, we're 2.5 hours in this stream at this point. I'll probably go for another hour-ish. Which would probably put us in the middle of episode 6. Right in the middle of it, I think. Yeah, we're not really in a spot to where we're gonna finish the game on Thursday like I wanted. I don't think, at least. We'll see. We'll see how far we get on I mean, to be fair, like a lot of those endgame chapters are one mission each. I think some of those are really long missions. There's obviously a lot of story stuff involved too.
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again.
Actually, I can look up my previous playthrough.
Before in the womb.
See how much
Remember?
time I still have based off of that one.
Lochna.
Thoughts on Survivor Specialists? I don't watch their content. That's the thing. I don't watch much Survivor content. Really, at this point. Like, I listen to RJP now and then, but I don't really pay attention to what other channels are really doing. I used to be a big Peridium fan before I started the channel, but since I've started the channel, it's like I haven't really watched this stuff that much either. When did I play Death Stranding? Okay, I think I'm in the wrong year.
Which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out.
Yeah, it's after this. I'm trying to find my Death Stranding playthrough. There we go. So yeah, it took me 47 episodes last. Okay, I can't actually see it on here. It's kind of annoying. There we go. So what? We're at chapter 5. So 30. Okay, so we're at. I finished episode 5 at part 29 out of 47. So like we're still like quite a ways away. Yeah, so we're still like 9 hours away, I think. We're finishing the game at minimum. Probably closer to like 10-ish. Yeah, it's not ideal.
Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
Yeah, I've never watched any of Russell's stuff. Like I've never watched and like really any of these other Survivor channels. Like I know Idled Out and Once Upon an Island are two channels that are out there. I know Once Upon an Island has commented on some of my videos. So that's something. But yeah, I don't really follow a lot of these other
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection.
Survivor YouTubers.
Thank you for your generosity.
Like usually when I'm like scrolling through like the was it the homepage on YouTube or whatever it is on the like the first thing that comes up on the app, it's like you're just scrolling through those. Usually I see like other like Survivor channel videos and stuff, but I don't really like I don't watch them or anything. Wait, can I not leave? What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, there. Check on BB. I'm almost done with Yakuza 7, hoping to finish either.
Hello?
Yeah, I love the entire like end game section of Yakuza 7. I really loved. Yeah, this one I would say Yakuza 7 is definitely better than Death Stranding, which is not where I had it on the list to begin with.
Don't worry, I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue.
There we go, episode 6.
You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further.
Yeah, I think the more and more time goes on from Yakuza 7 though, like the higher and higher I get on it. Where it's like, I feel like at this point, it probably is my favorite Yakuza game.
Partners. Sam, BB's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound.
Yeah, I mean, like again, like I said, like with the Yakuza stuff, like side content, I didn't really like do that much side content, so it's like it's tough for me like to really compare games in terms of like side content. Like the only games I really did any side content in were 0 and 7. Even then, I never finished the side content in either of those games.
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
So it's like I can't really compare that. But yeah, I mean, like main thing I focused on was the like in terms of the main campaign and everything. Like I really did love 7.
Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment, to put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this will work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? You will forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on.
It's so weird that
It's like a game. Just select
I forgot what's his name again? Hardman or Diamond or whatever the fuck his name is. This guy, like he's fucking modeled obviously after Guillermo del Toro.
And this is why I hate these things.
Yeah, like he's not voice acted by him, which I mean I guess makes sense. Saying one, why would del Toro care enough to voice act in Death Stranding?
I was already
But it's like it is weird though that they even bothered to model the character after del Toro, just to not even have him voice him or anything. And like same thing goes with Hartman, right? I think it's the name of the Nicholas Winding. I forgot how you pronounce his name, but the character that like Chapter 8 revolves around. This is such a weird scene too. I mean, this is like such a Kojima thing. Okay. Okay.
No one can spy on us.
Yeah, like I get why like Del Toro like
No audio records of what we say.
like it's like I get why like they modeled the character of Del Toro, but I just find it weird that like they don't go all the way with it, or by having being voiced by Del Toro as well. Again, it's like I doubt Del Toro cares enough to voice act, especially because like Del Toro probably hasn't voice acted before.
Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret. On the direct orders.
Why does the controller need to vibrate this entire time? I just realized that.
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition.
There's some of the vibrations on the controller in this game are just really weird. Like right now, it's like it's vibrating so lightly that's like what's the point of even vibrating right now?
I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face.
Again, this is such an awkward scene.
Since you two go further back.
He was already wearing the mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that.
So dumb. It's like, yeah, that's definitely not suspicious, you walking outside of a shower with all your clothes on.
Way to get laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh, no. You'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help.
Yeah, a lot of this chapter revolves around like climbing the mountain and going to places around the mountains, which is really annoying, but shouldn't be the, again, like, it's annoying, but I don't feel like we should have that many difficulties with it. Like, it doesn't take that much time, I don't think. It's just kind of annoying in the moment. Wait, what do I need to do right now? Oh, just take on a new mission. Okay. Okay, Dead Men, that's his name. Like, it always confuses me with some of these character names in this game because they're all almost like, they're all very similar. Because like almost all the like male side characters in the game end with man. Okay, so
Dead men BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality.
Sure.
It's our only Doom's compatible unit.
Also known as, we need to prolong this game a bit more, so let's just add another chapter's worth of content for no reason.
Informed us of a tar belt outside of Edgenot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Holly. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its still mother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan...
I still can't believe how long last stream went, though. I did not intend on going for over 4 hours last stream. Although, like, I literally, like, if you watch the VOD, like, literally, like, within the first minute, I say, yeah, this probably won't be a long stream, and it ends up being my longest stream.
By making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember though,
I don't really care.
folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over.
Sure.
You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam.
Convenient.
You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Okay. So... Wait, that's... And if they're both just regular orders, okay, yeah, it should be fine then. I think we're good on supplies, right? And maybe we need better shoes. Well, you know what? No. Let's confirm and then let's make some shoes though before we leave.
Order assigned.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to get a bit tired. Like, even though I said I was gonna go for another hour, like only like 15 minutes ago. I think we might just do these 2 missions here and then call it a day. Yeah, I got almost no sleep last night too. Again, considering I streamed until past 4 o'clock in the morning, and then got up like I got up decently late, but still, it's I think the greatest night's worth of sleep. Yeah, okay, so you know, let's actually get 2. I don't think there's a point in getting a vehicle because it's such a rocky area that's like it's not really worth it. Boot clip. Let's just put this one on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many characters in this game that, like, I just get the names confused. Because you have Die Hardman, you have Heartman, you have Deadman. It's like they're all like relatively similar. It's like it's really annoying. Okay, so this one is up here, right? I remember this one because I remember I tried driving there in my last playthrough and I completely fucked it up, but then I got saved by there like being a bridge there from another player. Oh, what's going on?
Sam?
No.
You read me?
Lochna?
Uh-huh. Calling you via a Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
I'll buy whatever you like.
Alright. So, this is a... Wait, who made this? Like, who makes a private thing right outside another private room? Or whatever. Wait, where am I going in? Okay. Okay. Yeah, again, I still plan on streaming on the same days moving forward. Again, obviously, well, today's Monday, or technically it's Tuesday if you want to be technical, but still Wednesday, Thursday is the ideal plan. Wednesday around the normal time. Thursday's going to be, again, rough because I work, and then also have to watch Star South Africa, so like it might not be until a bit later, but I do still want to stream on that night. Okay. And then after that, again, probably won't stream again for a little while. Maybe, I mean, like, I might do Sunday, because, like, that's going to be immediately after, oh, I think this is still the same bridge, right? Yeah, so I guess it's still there. But it's going to be immediately after the two big E3 press conferences that I care about. So Square and Xbox, so I think that'll be fun to talk through on Sunday. So I think I'll try to. I'm not going to guarantee it just because, again, like, I mean, I work, I mean, I guess I only work a half day, so maybe I won't be as tired. We'll see.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. All weapons will remain locked.
Okay, so make delivery. It's really weird how, like, this game, like, in the main story is like 70 orders, but like, you don't actually have to do all 70. So I was like, why even bother making them all main missions if, like, you don't actually have to complete every single one of them? Like, obviously, they're, like, the majority you do, and the majority of them progress the storyline, but, like, we have, like, what, 3 already right now that, like, are in our log that are classified as, like, main missions, yet we just don't have to do them for whatever reason. Yeah, Integrate's coming out soon. Yeah, that comes out, what, the 10th, right? So that's on Thursday. That's interesting. I'm probably just gonna watch a Let's Play of it. I think what I'll probably do is watch Lasers if he streams it.
Could you help me join the UCA? If me being a part of it ensures more people,
Which usually, if it's like something that I don't like play for myself, I'll usually watch like Lasers play it. Which Lasers is he's a YouTuber that used to be known for his Assassin's Creed content, but then kind of became disenfranchised with it, and then has branched out beyond that, but it's him streaming on Twitch that made me like first consider like, oh, maybe I should start a Twitch stream. Okay, so there's that one. I've thought about this, that like, should I have gone on YouTube? Should I have streamed on YouTube over Twitch? That's the debate I've been having. I mean, like, not really. Like, to us, it really doesn't matter at this point. At this point, I'm sticking on Twitch, but maybe I should have gone on YouTube. Like, I don't want, like, I never wanted to stream on the main channel. That's something I never wanted to do. But maybe I should have just used that Moranian Review Live channel and just streamed from there. But again, at this point, who cares? It is what it is. I'm gonna stick with Twitch at this point.
And as you know, every life that's saved is one fewer BT to deal with.
I mean, Twitch is definitely the better platform for streaming.
Please don't give up. No matter how difficult it may be.
Lasers, it's Lazerz is how you like spell it on YouTube. It should come up. I believe on Twitch it's Lazboy, I think is what his Twitch is. I don't remember the exact spelling of it on Twitch, but I'm sure it probably has links to it.
But I think it's safe to say that the worst is behind us.
And he obviously initially followed him for Assassin's Creed stuff, and followed him for quite a while.
Keep it up, Sam.
And I'm still following him now, but it's like I remember like I found him from like when Assassin's Creed Unity was first leaked. I think that was like the first video I saw of his, was like he did a video right after about the leak. But he does a lot of like video essay sort of stuff nowadays. He used to do Assassin's Creed news and got really burnt out of that. Where am I going right now? Wait, where's this mission? This next mission? It's not that one. Wait, where is this mission? Didn't we have two? Oh, is it this one? Yeah, I think it's that one. Wait, it's all the way over there? For some reason I remember there being one here. I'm sure there is one there, I just thought that it was now. But, okay, whatever. So where's that? That's all the way up there. Okay. Yeah, in terms of lasers, there's... I mean... There's definitely things that he does that I do not agree with. I think the way he approaches certain things... like, he definitely has a very checkered past with, like... back in the day, like, he did do some stuff that was not great with, picking fights with people on Twitter and stuff, and, some, racially insensitive things. But, I do think he has changed over time. Though I do still think he does some things that are a bit rash at points. But, I do think, like, in terms of, like, gaming and stuff, like, his opinions on gaming are very similar to what mine are. I feel like we have very similar taste in gaming. Which, again, a lot of it is focused on, like, single-player, narrative-based experiences. Okay. Like, I know he's a big Kingdom Hearts fan. Obviously big. I mean, he used to be an Assassin's Creed fan, not anymore. He just played Persona 5 for the first time earlier this year, and I watched his entire playthrough of that. Like by the end of it, he was saying that that's his favorite game of all time. So again, like I mean, I have very similar opinions on gaming to him. I think he's much higher on Final Fantasy VII Remake than I am, where he called that his favorite game of all time at the time that game came out. Which again, for me personally, not anywhere close. But even though I really like it, it's still top 10 game of the generation as of right now. But it's not anywhere close to being my favorite game of all time. Okay. I guess it's still the way to go. We don't have a... Oh no, we can still use this. We just can't find BTs with it. Okay. We're past the 3-hour mark. To be honest, I'm kind of thinking we should wind things down pretty soon. I'm starting to get pretty tired. So, we might just try to wrap this one up and then end. We'll see. I did want to make it a little bit further, though. I think, okay, we'll finish this mission and we'll see what the next mission is. If it's something that seems to be, like, pretty quick, then we'll do it. But if it's something that, like, is on the other side of the mountain, then it's like, I'm not going to do it tonight. And then, in next stream, it's like, I guess the goal would be to at least get to Chapter 9, if we can. But even then, it's like, I feel like we're not, I don't think we're going to be able to finish the game this week. I just don't think it's plausible. Because again, like, we're at a point now where we probably have a good 9 hours left. And like, there's no way I'm doing that in 2 streams. 2 late night streams. Especially when one, I'm going to get a late start to it. So it's like, I think we're going to have to go one more stream next week. Oh, we're still that far? Ugh. But we will try to finish as quickly as possible. But again, I think I'll probably have to go into probably Sunday. Probably that Sunday stream will be this. I don't know exactly what the next game we're going to be playing is. If timing works out okay, it might be Firewatch. Again, Firewatch is a game that I think I can do in one stream. However, it's probably going to be like a 4-hour stream, so I kind of want to make it like at a time where I know I can go 4 hours. But that might be the next game we play immediately afterwards. And after that, though, I don't actually know exactly which way I want to go. Where I feel like there's just like so many games I could play, but I just don't know which one to actually pick. Shit. Well, this is great. Ah, damn it. No. I mean, like, I'm definitely getting through this quicker than I thought I would when I started playing it. But, again, like, I thought at the beginning of this, well, essentially, from last stream, at the beginning of last stream, I thought I would get through it. Like, essentially, when I started playing this, I thought it would take 10 streams. Like, 9 to 10 streams. Right now, it's looking like it's going to take probably 8. But I thought I could get it done in 7 at the beginning of this week. But, again, like, this... Like, last night's stream just was a disaster and really just slowed down a lot of progress. And then tonight is, hasn't been as bad, but it's like, still, we're not making as much progress here as I would have ideally liked. It's because I'm getting tired a bit earlier on tonight than normal, so that's also another factor. And I think a lot of that plays into the fact that I went so late last night. And I think that again plays the factor in like the fact that I got almost nothing done last night. But yeah, I mean, like, still, like, if we like, even if it takes us to Sunday to finish this, like, that's still like, I'm finishing it still like 2 streams earlier than I thought it would. Like, I thought it would be until the end of next week, but like, if we finish it at the beginning of next week, that's still not bad. Yeah, thank you. Like, I think total, what are we at time-wise right now?
Delivering cargo.
Well, I guess we'll see when we finish the mission.
Handled with care, I see.
That's all she had to say. Doesn't it have time? Oh, it's on this one, isn't it? Or not? There we go. We're 18 hours in? Okay, yeah. So, I mean, we're probably going to finish this, like, what? Like, the 26, 27 hour mark? Which is only, like, a few hours quicker than I think my last playthrough was. So, we're doing it quicker, but not that much quicker. I am an idiot, and I just exited out my own thing. Alright, we're good. We might go one more mission. We'll see how long it is. Okay. All-terrain skeleton.
Very good, very good. Guess we're in this together now, Sam. I'd love to show you around the place, but it's a terrible mess.
Thanks, Sam. BB-28 appears to be on the road to recovery. Its affinity with the other side is growing stronger, as we hope. The convulsions and spasms have ceased as well. I know it's tough out there without a BB, but you've got to keep on fighting the good fight. Just like the kid is. Just like BB-28 is.
Sam, we've received an order from a new client. Check the terminal in Mountain Knot City for the details.
Oh, fuck off. I have to go all the way back.
Sounds like someone is in need of medicine.
Good work. New order available. Please access.
Okay, I think this is what we'll do. We'll head back to to Mountain Knot City, and then we'll end. I'm not gonna bother doing the next main mission, but I think we'll head back there and then end.
Oh, that's the roboticist's custom-made active skeleton, isn't it? Should be a big help on mountain trails or any lousy road, come to think of it.
Okay. Let's see. I think we're good on everything else. Our boots are good. Yeah, we should be good on everything. Let's equip that. And then we will go and... We'll have to our skeleton. Oh, they just put it on our back. That's fine, actually. Okay, so yeah, we'll go and head back to Mountain Knot City, and then we'll end the stream there, I think. I feel like that's a good spot to end. Yeah, if I remember right, I think what happens here is, like, I remember there's, like, one over here. I think there's, like, one over here, and, like, I think we, like, go around this part of the mountain next. I think. I could be wrong, though. whatever, we'll see next time. But yeah, let's go here and there. Okay, so I guess I might as well start winding things down, talking about plans and stuff. I mean, like, I pretty much talked about the stream plans again. Wait, is this the right way? Okay, it is. Alright. But in terms of the main channel, again, tomorrow I'm probably just gonna kind of relax in terms of when I'm not working. I don't plan on streaming tomorrow. I probably won't, unless something comes up to where I can't stream on Wednesday, and then maybe I'll stream tomorrow to kind of make up for that. But more than likely, no stream tomorrow. I'll probably try to play some Mass Effect 2. Which, again, like, from the little I've played of Mass Effect 2 since I finished Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2 is just the better game in, like, every aspect. It's actually insane, like, how much better Mass Effect 2 is from 1. And, like, pretty much every way outside of, like, the RPG elements are toned down. But, I still do love Mass Effect 2 way more. But yeah, so that'll probably be tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm thinking, now that, okay, so tonight, essentially, I said this already, like, the plan was to write the Revelation script for retrospective. That didn't happen because some stuff came up, and again, I had to watch BBAU, write the review for that, watched A&W, and like, by the time all those things were done, I only got like a little bit of time to work on other things. So what I ended up doing is just starting the editing process on the BBAU review, that I, like, the stuff that I have recorded up until this point. I think what I'll just do on Wednesday is just might as well just finish it. Might as well get fully caught up on that. Now that I've started it, it's like, I might as well just get fully caught up on that, and then after that, start the Revelations retrospective. And then once I finish the Revelations retrospective, I need to probably go and start writing the Mass Effect retrospective immediately after it. Even though, again, those videos aren't coming for a while, but it's like I might as well write the scripts now that the games are like kind of fresh in my mind. Mass Effect 1 in particular is like not, like, that's not even in this batch of videos technically. But it's like I might as well just write it now. So that'll probably be that, and then once those two videos are written, probably we'll start with the Survivor videos. That'll be for this next batch, which again involves watching Survivor Africa and all of the Survivor finales. Fuck. Okay, that was bad. I mean, I don't technically need these, but I might as well grab them back anyway. Okay, well that was a ridiculous jump. But yeah, Africa, like, watching, I mean, actually really both those, like watching all Survivor Africa and watching all the Survivor finales, like, that's going to probably take a while too. Mind you, again, I'm making the most of that finale, of watching all the finales by making multiple videos at once on them, but so, like, that's probably still going to take a good chunk of time. I remember when I did the premiere video, what kind of made it go by a bit quicker was that I watched the premieres while also playing games. The problem is now, like, when streaming and stuff is always like, I can't do that. So, I don't know how I really want to approach this. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's probably not for another, again, the Survivor finales and stuff, like, that's not going to be for a while anyway. Like, the Africa one, like, I need to be fully paying attention the entire way, because, like, I need to actually be taking notes and stuff the entire way. The finales, I don't need to as much, at least not until Final Tribal. So that I can be a bit more loose with, but still, at the end of the day, I mean, like, because I'm doing so many videos based around it, I probably should pay more attention than I did for the premiere one, because, like, the premiere one's, like, I'm just ranking the premieres and that's all I did. There's, like, no other thing to actually do, so, like, kind of having in the background was, like, kind of fine. Especially because, obviously, I've watched all these episodes before. It's not like this is the first time watching these episodes. But Again, with this finale one, I probably should pay more attention. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna go to the private room here and then end the episode. Or in the stream, or whatever you want to call it. Where are we at? We're at 3 hours, 14 minutes. So this is probably, I think this is probably my shortest stream in a while, but yeah, I'm pretty tired. So let's start this. Yeah, that is the one I was thinking of. I do remember this mission. Yes, this does lead to a lot more things over there. Do we have everything we need? Shoes, we're good on shoes. We have the all-terrain one, so that's good. I think we're good. I mean, like, we should probably get a car, but then again, we have one already. Yeah, we'll get that. That's it? Oh, it's medicine, right? So it's like we have to be a bit more careful with it, I think. Yeah, I get the point. Alright. Wait, what is that on the ground? Oh, the boots. Okay, that's fine. That. Yeah, my longest stream of 4 hours, 15 minutes, which isn't even that long. But I mean, I think considering the fact that I start stream so late, I think that's pretty long. Again, like I ended stream last night like after 4 o'clock in the morning. Again, tonight it's only 2:30. It's a bit earlier, but and dang it, I also started the stream earlier than I think last stream. Like last stream, I don't even think I started until like 11:40 something. So that was another thing. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. Let's go. Well, I guess we'll go to the private room and save. So yeah, next stream will be on Wednesday. Hopefully. Again, technically things could come up. But as of right now, the plan is to do Wednesday. And then I'll try my best to do a Thursday stream after South Africa. But again, it's technically not guaranteed because for all I know, it takes me until like 1 o'clock in the morning or something dumb like that to watch the episode. And at that point, I just don't know if it'll be worth it. Then, and to be fair, even if it's like 1 o'clock, I could do like a 2-hour stream. Like, it's fine.
Thank you for your generosity.
I don't know. Either way. Yeah. Gotta go here. I'm pretty sure when I save it, like, blocks recording for a second, right? But whatever. System. Save. Oh, no, it does. Oh, yeah, because it doesn't. I think it's when I load, I think it blocks recording. Either way. Not that really, it doesn't matter either way. Alright, we're done. Thank you to everyone that's still here. There's actually 4 people here watching. That's actually quite a bit. This might actually be my best stream average viewership wise. So that's pretty good. Again, yesterday's was pretty good as well. So again, we're nearing that affiliate number. So that's cool at least. Again, I don't even know what I'll do when we get it. Like, it's not even like it's that big of a deal, but it would be cool to get affiliate. But anyway, yep, we're done for the stream. Good night, everyone. See you next time.